Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Boys and Girls and Tacos. Sorry I'm late tonight. I decided to lay down for a nap and overslept. Yeah, I think I laid down around like 5:30, 6 o'clock. Figured maybe an hour or two. Nope, my body was like, no, fuck you. You're gonna get more than that.
Now wake up too.
Hey, Cass.
Boop.
Yeah, boop. So, just a little aside before I start grinding away on more road rage. I want to say thanks to the random peoples over at rumble.com. Actually made my first penny officially yesterday. Or earlier today, one of the two. So, those that are watching my shit over there, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
No bub.
How you doing tonight, Cass? Alright, so I'll be able to buy a few here tonight, probably. Now, I would have announced that I went live on Twitter, but I opened the app, started typing out my tweet, and then all of a sudden it just like died and the Twitter thing disappeared. So I don't know what the hell's going on with that. Well, the Twitter icon disappeared from my shit, and whenever I try to open it from the menu bar, well, not the menu bar, but the start menu, it just takes me to Microsoft Edge. So I don't know what the hell's going on with that. Maybe it just died. Yeah, maybe now it's officially 100% X. Which, you know, I can't really complain too much about. I don't give a shit that it's been changed to X. I mean, the dude's paid millions of dollars, more than any of us will see in our lifetime, to buy a stupid app on the internet that if 1 to like 3 people really wanted to, they could completely rip it apart. But instead, usually people like that are probably wasting their time stealing money from other people. But alright, so onward to the road rage runs, because I want to try to get these challenges all knocked out for road rage. Got 5 overkills to do to get the next level done. I think there might be a tier 8 to it, I'm not sure, but we'll see. Much meow. Yes, that is my kitty kettle. I would just ready up, but it's a PlayStation player. Still running the car for. Hey, Cuckoo. Hope you have a nice night. Saw you rated out not too long ago. And also, I am still doing the charity stuff. Now, I am doing fine. Hope you're doing good too. Up until about maybe half hour ago, 40 minutes at most, I was taking a nippy nap.
Back in the game?
There we go, that's the right one. Oh, actually a full group. I shall throw in armor bags then. To pay tribute. Mingus Dingus the Poe. Interesting name. Who knows, maybe Twitter's updating in the background to X, which probably shouldn't take fucking long, but it's not showing anything new just yet on my stuff. So that's a loss on the post for going live, obviously. But I still keep track of who comes in, so I can look into that issue afterwards and go for at least a post-stream tweet thanking people for coming. Bing.
Approximately 30 seconds left.
Get one of those set up.
All right. Now we wait.
Let's see. No money in there. Okay.
The driver's gonna sound the alarm as soon as they realize what's happened. Be prepared.
Money.
Easy money.
I always gotta make sure. But yeah, don't know if you guys have heard of Rumble. It's sort of like a competitor to the YouTubes.
Cool as fucking cucumbers. Keep it
I'll
up.
end up putting a referral linky thing in
Alright.
chat here
Grab the
before,
remote
well, after
steering
this one.
device and place it on the truck. We'll use it to override the
But
vehicle's controls.
the thing with it
This'll
is,
take a second.
I
They
will
have security in
say,
place to prevent
use
this sort of
caution
thing.
if you
Police assault
really don't
incoming,
care to
30
hear,
seconds.
well, see a bunch of bullshit from like
The
far right or
driver's
far
trained
left
to stay
people.
in the truck, so he
that,
won't bother us.
Probably avoid it, but there is like other lighthearted shit on there, like my dumbass. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have made a penny off of it. But
Just a few
it
more
runs a little bit
seconds.
differently than
And
the
done.
YouTubes. It's like I don't have to
Okay,
push
now
and
we
play
can
the
get
fucking
this truck
numbers
where we
game
want it.
and get 4,000 people, well, 1,000 people willing to deal with my
We're gonna move the truck to the
bullshit.
ramp on the other side of the construction site.
Oh, that guy's
This
dead.
fucker's hard to crack, but there's a weakness on the underside. At least one of you needs to stay close to the truck to maintain connection, or it'll stop.
Always one that pops up that way.
Watch the hostages. Rescue units have
Watch
arrived.
the sausages. Hey, Crundle. I'm okay. Still a bit groggy from the nap I took, but surviving. You got a straight line today? You have to be on a straight line, otherwise it would start turning by now. Got him. Right, yeah. So, like, this game... That's the one? What, who, huh? What's the one? What's got the power?
Just a little bit more.
There we go. I need that blast break still. Yeah. Somebody tossing the grenades
All
around.
right. This is a smooth ride. Keep fending off the cops so they don't fuck things up.
Alright, here comes the chopper drop off. And of course, I'm getting buttholes behind me
Now
now.
let's
Already.
get this can wide There's ammo right here. Fuckers killed him.
Let's reload my stuff real fast. Actually, team running pretty good. Oh, that's that done.
Drill's done.
Get to those cables. We're almost in.
And we're in.
Get inside, buddy.
Two. Get one of these picked up, start her audio on her audio cue.
This stuff is fucking essential to make electronic components. Worth a fortune, really.
You're fucking done.
I'll try to get these all
Lyle is
done.
on standby with the chopper to
Guy
get
jumping
clear
up
out of
to
there. Light up the signal when you're ready
grab
for pickup.
shit.
Fuck you up.
Okay, now hold out until the chopper's there.
Right in the dick.
Bile here. 1 minute.
Why didn't anybody finish up these? I guess I'd rather they start getting
Lyle
things
is
in
coming
here.
in on the south side of the bridge. Look
Chimneys.
out for tall chimneys.
I had to wait for them to actually shoot because they will still shoot
They're coming in 30 seconds.
even
Get
after
ready.
you duck behind something. Is that absolutely
Cops are
everything?
bringing in the big guns. Dozer's coming.
Yes, it seems so.
Far now. You should be able to see me.
Armor bag here.
If anybody still needs.
FBI man just rolled in. Shoot out the band's antenna or the cops won't stop coming.
I'm sort of surprised there aren't any challenges related to destroying the FBI antenna.
Killed the sniper.
Gotta get a couple of tours done. Okay. There we go.
All right. I'm here. Drop the bags.
That's 5 bags. 6 bags,
Okay.
guys. We're not leaving with less than that.
Somebody
Get
just
to
blew
it.
his ass to smithereens.
That's all of it. Let's get out of here.
That's a dozer. And he's a charging.
Down the
Sort of funny to see him just charging like that. So like, "Hurry, I'll get you."
Keep moving down the scaffolding quickly. Okay, grab the ropes and harnesses and rappel down to the ground.
Why me?
Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me.
Killed the sniper.
Follow me. Follow me. Follow me.
We made
Follow
it.
me.
Shit,
Follow
Drill.
me. Follow me.
So that was a good start. Yeah, you got one challenge done also. Nice. Headshots with 403. I gotta get Crumble shut out here. But yeah, that was a good team. They're efficient. They knew what the hell they were doing. They ran through, got everything done fast. Good team, good team.
It was Cass.
Let's see here. So, account overview.
Kuth. Kuth would have done it. Yeah, Kuth. Right now. Oh, what? Just for that. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on.
Okay, so boop, and that's my referral link for
Just for
Rumble.
that one, Kuth.
We'll say it's. I ended up finding this out yesterday. So it seems like
This happened Netherlands.
Anybody
I
that-
am.
signs up using my referral link, I can earn commissions for if you guys start earning shit. But I don't know what the percentage is. I don't know if it actually even touches your amount. I hope it doesn't, considering how much So for the 1 cent that I've earned so far on the game, on the fucking platform, they've earned $10. So that's a exponential amount more
So you
that
want
they're
headphones?
already getting back. So it's I'm hoping that
Later.
doesn't affect anything, but if it does turn out that is cut out anybody's stuff at all, luckily there is a page, the referral page itself like breaks it all down for like how much was earned each month and how much was today, how much was yesterday, shit like that. So I can at least keep track of that and try to pay people back. And that's if they even want it. Like, depends on how much it's like being made and stuff. So I'll be transparent with that shit. But I would stream on there on weekends, but so far the only rule I've seen limiting to like making content on that platform, other than obvious like illegal shit posting on there, you know, don't post illegal shit, obviously, is the stream on the platform I had to have at least 5 followers. I've got 1 so far. No, 2. 1, 2, 1, I can't remember. Is it's Coral's Hollow, so I already told her about that. Who I actually am sort of pissed off. I missed streaming on Kick earlier because I was sleeping. I wasn't expecting her to like stream on Kick. I know she talked about moving over there and like starting to try to build an audience over there, since Twitch is like fucking so flooded with content creators, some of which I don't care if people get pissed off. It's like I don't consider them content creators. If you just turn on your camera just whenever you're sleeping, you're not creating any content there. You're just fucking sleeping. And then I've also seen people using Twitch for CCTVs. So that's another weird thing. So there's like some people out there like bending the rules, I'm thinking. Of course, like some of these channels aren't even fucking monetized, but still, it's like, why? Okay, so 41 more kills with 403. 3 more suppressor kills. Do 72 kills with the Fic. What about ADS kills with it? How many is left? $48 more for that one. Is there a headshot related one or just ADS and kills overall? Either that, else I happen to eat through all the headshot kills already for it, which I highly doubt. I have a feeling it's probably one of those bugged ones. What's weird? I know I'm weird. It's all I've got going for me. Yeah, she's laying down. But what's the weird, Cass? The thing that I brought up with people just starting up cams and letting other people just watch them sleep. What gets me even more than those ones are like the VTuber ones. Because I have seen a few VTuber I'm just sleeping ones. And I'm not talking about the ones that like are running are in that state whenever they're in the middle of like a 24 or 48-hour marathon or something. Yeah, you need to get sleep. But the ones that like that's sort of like their only content, quote unquote content on the platform. It's like you just crop an image of their model and that would be it. that's your content you're coming to the platform to see. You just have that as a wallpaper. Or hell, just print it out on some sort of stiffer paper and turn it into a little cutout and just have it on your desk then. Oh, I was already through here. Should be down to 4 more. Yes. And I'll also say part of why I'm like not jumping over to other heists as often, because so many of them have fucked up challenges. Like I don't want to put in the effort for no progression. And that's one of the biggest things that has me angry about them not putting out the patch yet. And I don't think at this point like it'd give me an exponential jump in level if some of these went through, but they sure the hell aren't small amounts, considering most of the level ups are like 700 and stuff so far, yeah, even at this end. So I didn't unlock anything, did I? Since I was looking over at chat whenever things ended, so I didn't see if anything popped. Most likely nothing though. Especially for the secondary here, because secondaries take more XP at the lower levels compared to the primaries, because primaries have so many levels to begin with. So tonight's going to be sort of like a grind of overkill, road rage, to try to work on getting the next level of that done. And my current goal is to try to get overkill challenges knocked out. That'll be my overall goal right now. Then I'll pick some other heists and start working on knocking that out. It's going to be a very long slog, but considering we're probably not going to get any new content anytime soon, it's something to do. It's like I have no doubt Overkill's working their ass off, trying to get this shit done so they don't go under. Hey, level 65,535. That's just they didn't load in properly yet. 2 console players. Interesting. Oh, somebody threw in a medic bag, so I'll throw in an armor bag then. 3 console players. They might be in a team. Overseas tuna. Doing all the things is yeah. But how's stuff been going on in Minecraft there for you, Cass? Build anything new and spectacular, hit any milestones of late? And we got an ad coming in about like 3.5 minutes. Between many Minecraft mod packs, alright.
We're on.
Hey, as long as you're having fun, that's all that matters, right?
Shortly. Let's go to work. Set up the EMP. When it goes off, the truck will be disabled. The clock's ticking. We have about 90 seconds until the transport's here.
Alright,
Set up
pass,
the
get
EMP
these
and make
guys.
sure no civs escape, or we're done before we even get started.
Anybody doing anything?
So do you like
All right.
sort of do
let's
all that
wait
you
it
could
out.
do in one of the mod packs, so you just moved on to another one, or you just got bored?
driver's gonna sound the alarm as soon as they realize what's happened. Be prepared.
Always people missing that. Nothing else here? No. Yeah, this dragon bone guy
Exactly as
hasn't
planned.
put down the other
Let's
wheel
keep going.
ramp.
Okay, hook up the remote steering device to the truck. That will give us access to the vehicle's controls. I'm in. This'll take a second. They have security in place to prevent this sort of thing. Police assault incoming. 30 seconds. The driver's trained to stay in the truck, so he won't bother us.
I know a sniper will come out over there.
Almost got it. And
Ah.
Yahtzee. Okay, let's get this truck
Well,
to
I
where
obviously
we
got
want
my patience going for me since still playing this, even though
it. We're gonna move the truck to the ramp on the other side of the construction site.
the devs have not been the most Gucci
There's a weakness on
fresh.
the underside. Stay close to the truck to keep the connection going. If you stray too far, it'll stop
Ah, I hit him in the knee. He didn't go down.
moving.
Unrealistic.
They deployed the hostage rescue
My
team.
immersion. Come on, fucking die already, jeez. That's a sniper. Floating zappy gun. Oh, two snipers.
I killed the motherfucking sniper.
There are potholes in the truck's path. You need to cover them with something.
Fucking idiot teammates. I did not mean to kill a damn civilian. Trying to get as many kills as I can with this.
Houston is down.
There you go, tuna dude. Come on. Jesus fucking Christ. Most of the time I turn around, I can't even see the enemies.
Somebody help Houston.
Oh, you already went fucking into custody. Jeez. Okay, I did not know that the zappers go right for your HP.
It'd take an hour to drill those back doors, but the electronic lock can be rewired from the panel on the underside. Dallas has gone down.
But on the bright side, that means I can get my shit back.
Shield broken.
Almost there. Get those cables exposed. It's open. Get in there and grab the loot. I'm having no
Ow.
delivered to you now.
Come on.
It may feel like you're just looking
And I'm gonna
at
go down
some
here.
pulverized rock, but this is what keeps the world going. Without it, it would be like a Stone Age or the 70s. Lyle is on standby with the chopper to get the loot out of there. Light up the signal when you're ready for
There we go, got that done.
Houston is back up.
You're gonna be DOA. Hold it. Head him down.
Anybody got?
But keep your masks on. This isn't over yet.
Get him in a kill box. You're not getting out alive. Fuckers killed.
All right, Vile is on his way. Hold on till he gets there.
So I've got one more down before I'm screwed.
Pilot Bile here. I'm on approach. ETA 1 minute.
And that Dragonborn fellow is not doing shit all about his armor or health.
30 seconds.
I was
Vile
gonna
will
turn that
touch
guy
down
in.
on the south side of the bridge. Look out for tall chimneys. Watch out.
Chimneys.
They're bringing in dozers.
That's our safety point. That's easy, okay.
Is on.
Fuckers. Would have been super cool to have some help with the bags out here.
Huxton is down.
Tuna, what the fuck are you doing, man?
All right, I'm here. Drop the bags.
Cloaker.
That's 3 bags. That's 4. That's 5 bags.
Yeah, I don't mind blowing that up in front of me. Why the fuck is there gas here already? And gas again. Yeah, he's there, just his pouch wasn't reading.
Help me, goddammit!
That's 8 bags. Earl's down.
Dude, why? Why did you fucking do that?
James is downed.
Greed. Trying to go too fast. Oh well. Well, that was a bit frustrating.
To get back in the
Forgot that I could get one of these. Takes me up to 30. And what do you know? 35. So we'll be able to buy another mod here soon. And there's replace the ones that I've already lost. 3 or 4. Oh, it's actually showing how many people were in the lobby already. Okay, some console players. Now throw in a medic bag. Do. Hey, Bacchus. Hydrate. Okay, thank you.
Drip, drip, drip. Best bring your water bottle. Best bring your water bottle.
How you doing tonight?
Hydrate, you should hydrate, cause I wanna gyrate.
Repent!
And thou shalt be saved.
We're on. The diversion worked, and the truck will be here shortly. Let's go to work. Set up the EMP to stop the truck in its tracks. seconds until the transport arrives. If any civs get away, or the EMP isn't set up properly, this show's over.
Yeah, I'm fine. Had a bad run on the last run of this. I'm trying to do... We'll finish up a challenge for this heist on Overkill.
See a flashlight? No, you're not.
I started off the stream here tonight with needing 5 Overkill runs of this
Forgot
finished.
placing the remnant is
Got one so far, had another one that failed.
Direction you placed it.
So, 1 for 1.
Gotcha.
Pretty much.
The driver's gonna sound the alarm as soon as they realize what's happened. Be prepared.
Okay, I picked up the monies. Don't think I need kills as much with that one. I'm gonna work on this. Dead by that. Yeah. Make any monies? Welcome back, Crundle. I had one successful heist so far. Last one went south.
Steering device gives us control of the vehicle. Place it on the truck.
But it happens. Looks like these guys might be going for the challenge achievement.
Don't worry about the driver. He's trained to stay in the truck and won't bother us.
Welcome back, Crundle. Put one of those over there to concuss anything that comes through.
Almost there, and bingo. All right, let's take this truck to where we want it.
Right to the very inside.
We're going to use the ramp at the end of the construction site to expose the bottom of the truck. That's the best way to crack it open. Chains has gone down.
Of course,
You
chains
need to
went
stay
down.
close to the truck, or I'll lose connection and the truck will stop.
Get the bot up for shits and giggles.
Oh, you want some help? Hey, asshole! Got one for ya!
They deployed the hostage
Get
rescue
rid of kill
team.
I missed that guy so much. Oh, I suck. He's being sneaky dicky. Cheeky breaky. But if I get through these tonight, I might be able to buy another mod or 2 for my weapons.
Chains is down.
There goes the bot again. Snooper trying to snoop me. Let me go. The mantling on this being screwed up is infuriating at times.
We got a zapper here!
Chains has gone down.
Again. Fucking
Alright.
chains.
This is a smooth ride. Keep bending over the
That
cops
poor
and I'll fuck
man's.
things up.
Peeboo.
Almost there, gang.
There's a shield somewhere, right? Left. Trying not to lose all my... Oh, fucking damn it. They see you back for a split second, they just start ripping into you.
Armor back here! You're fucked now! Come on, focus up! We got it! Take him out! Take him out! Brace up. We got this.
Excellent. They're backing off. Catch your breath.
Are they now?
Stay alert.
I'm happy I brought on a kit.
Get to those cables. We're almost in.
Come get it.
That works.
More cops on the way. They're in 30 seconds.
Never actually seen anybody get all those civilians up on top of the scaffold and then use them
Cops
as
are bringing in the big guns.
a big old
Doze's
piggy bank
coming.
for medkits.
May not look like it, but for the right buyer, this stuff is worth a
That was
fortune.
weird. That's a flash screen. I had to look at the icon for a
Lyle is
second.
on standby with the chopper to get the loot out of there. Light up the signal when you're ready for pickup.
I see,
Okay, now
Mr.
hold
Sniper
on
Sniper.
until the chopper's there.
This is Lyle.
Snipers,
1 minute till I'm there.
I killed the fucking sniper.
Hostage rescue units are on site. Lyle is coming in on the north side of the bridge, the one with the 2 big buildings.
See, the bots are so garbage, people just leave them down. They're such a damn detriment in overkill difficulty.
Chains is in custody.
Not far now. You should be able to see me.
Snipers no more.
Come on. It should not be that fucking hard to deploy one of these.
We need at least 6 bags to make this operation worthwhile. Anything more is pure bonus. That's 1 bag.
Anything more is pure
2
bonus.
bags and counting.
Ah, you shouldn't have.
I see you, sniper dude.
That's 3 bags. 4 bags and counting.
The sniper is spooky
Snipers
dooky,
bought it.
so I'd rather.
Pearl has gone down.
Sniper down.
Chains is down.
Fuck it, go for headshots.
Somebody help Chains.
Okay, this ability ran out. Come on.
I killed the fucking sniper. Snipers bought it.
Shit. Chains is in
Okay, so this isn't final charge just yet. I am getting
custody.
spooky dooky low on ammo.
I killed the goddamn zapper.
I am on a public area of health. think if a cloaker jumps me, I'm just insta down. I want insta cuffed. Right now, we're just waiting for the damn.
They weren't expecting that, but keep your masks on. This isn't over yet.
Got the sentry gun set up.
God damn it!
Sentry gun set up.
I didn't even see it. I was an idiot. 3D for a sausage. Oh, this person has a thing where it makes it double. Let's see how it bees.
There 5 bags and counting. That's 6 bags. That's 8.
Last one.
Good work, people. That's how it's done.
Hello.
That's it. We have what we came for.
Gonna take a shitload
It's
of
up
hits
to you
on the
if you
way.
want to go for more or get the fuck out of there.
Payday.
Keep moving down the scaffolding quickly. There. Strap yourselves in and rappel down to the ground.
He picked up my overkill weapon. And changes down.
Changes gone down.
As per the norm. Those are up there. No way anybody's going for the fucking save.
Assholes are going down.
They deployed the hostage rescue team.
Not the sausage rescue team.
Hey, Dozer, fuck 'em up. Snipers, go. Thanks.
Good team. Good team. No challenges done though, which sort of sucks. But we should be getting close. Did get plenty of kills. Now let's see. Let's catch up on the chat some. Make any monies? Hard base. Cast currently a bunny in the sky. Playing the sky blocks. Okay. Tonight. Silly, silly, silly. But yeah, it's always nice seeing you guys pop in here. So I thank all of you for taking the time to come in and even lurk. So this doesn't really. I think I'll go with the gun kick. Reduce that. 17 for that. So next level I get the useless compact mag. Why reduce it so much? Okay, so the compact magazine takes off 10 ammo, but then it gives you 100 in reserve. And then the extended magazine just gives you 5 more than normal. Interesting. AC wheels. Yeah, popping. Pop, 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 pop. Having a good day. A little bit on myself for being late on starting stream, but still streaming. And then I'm probably end up streaming again tonight. Probably lay it back down after I'm done with this, and then back up at 7 in the morning and doing his homeschooling, and then. Oh wait, no. I think today's the day I'm supposed to go down to the office and deal with other people because people were horrible at communicating that. I already know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't need an extra person there bothering me. That's why I've been working by myself from home, using my own equipment for the last 3 to 4 years. Yes, much bah. Busy, and I want to try to stream each day throughout the month just for this whole charity thing. Still sort of sucks that I missed, I think, 3 days, but 2 of those days, like, the 11th was when my brother passed away 2 years ago, and then the 12th was me recovering from that day. I didn't drink a whole lot, but still did do some drinking. Been at it. I would like to see it pop back into the streaming gigs whenever we get the chance to see Wills. Feels like forever since I last even got to lurk. I don't feel like it's pushed myself too hard. It's just juggling the things that are going down during the school year adds to my usual load of stuff. So whenever it's like, I don't want to skimp on trying to teach him what he needs to learn for school. Don't want him growing up to be an idiot. And hopefully he'll be a half decent human being whenever he gets older. He'll still be my son nonetheless, but still. Alright, okay. Oh, you're gonna be streaming for Extra Life. That's cool. Oh no, don't you? Yeah, you've been doing that like here or there throughout the years. Yeah, sorry it's a bit late, but then again, I think you're usually up around this hour, aren't you, Z-Wills? It's like Prundle, I know, is a different time zone. Oh, work gives you a day off to do it. That's nice. But, I don't know, like another platform that I talked about this earlier. I am also working on rumble.com for trying to get things built up there. Again, I need to make like a command for this or something. But that's like a referral link. From what I can tell, I supposedly get commissions from wherever other people start earning stuff too, but I'm hoping to God it doesn't affect other people's earnings at all, since Rumble's already getting a good chunk compared to what I would get from if all those ads actually went directly to me. It's the usual bullshit with, yeah, you're getting money from doing it, but the company that owns the website gets like 100 to 1,000% more. So, thank you, Seal. Thank you, Cass. What I've been doing, honestly, and what earned me my first little penny on that site is just reposting my VODs from 2 years ago now, I think. So start from there, just posting them and having them scheduled to come out, release at a certain time each day and stuff. And that's managed to get me enough views, well, enough raw views on the stuff that technically I've earned more than I've earned doing 2 to 3 years of YouTube now. YouTube, I've earned jack shit because I don't hustle. I don't bother people with like, hey, I got a YouTube channel. Why don't you follow it so I can get close to 1,000 followers? And then I'll start bothering people about getting those 4,000 view hours to start getting partnered. Part of why I stream on there on the weekends is because if I do get higher numbers over there, it would just fall down to people just watching the streams whenever I do stream over there, and I'd be able to get those hours. So, you know, I take a more passive approach to my stuff, I guess. I think that's part of why I'm nowhere close to being partnered on this site, even though I've been on this site for years. Then again, I'm not even sure if I even announced, like, oh, I'm going for a partner push on Twitch. It's like, it feels like a bad meme now. That, and I don't have the booba. Yeah, I know I could have bought these, but I like to buy the lowest one first. Then this one I just leave alone because you can't finish up the last one. It just keeps at 1 million for one fucking C-stick. So let's see here. Once I get these two, then I'll be able to buy another mod. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've had people that talk to me in DMs and stuff about, like, the streamer gig and stuff, and every time they start getting down, like, whether or not they're getting enough viewers, or else if they'll ever make it and stuff, it's like, I just tell them, until you can pay your bills with the money that you're getting and not have to worry about a day job, which I wouldn't recommend getting rid of your day job right off the bat anyway, don't worry about it. Just chill, have fun streaming. Yeah, the couple of bucks is nice here or there. And if you guys start doing Rumble as well, I will tell you the cash out method. They have two methods. They got PayPal or else a check. And you can't cash out until you've accumulated $50. So it's almost like it's like Twitch with the payout stuff too. But unlike Twitch, you don't need to wait for a certain amount of people following you or whatever. It's like, as long as you putting shit on there and people happen to be watching it, you're there, you earn. For now, anyway. Yeah, go out and make some friends instead of doing this whole fucking, what is it, networking threads and other bullshit that you're obviously just using people for follow and stuff. I've contributed to them, but at the same time I've memed on it. Like, I would post, but then it'd be like the sell meme with the "but why though?" And if people followed me over something that stupid, then I follow them back. And some of them I've only like caught them on Twitter, and I've like interacted with them through there. Some of them I've actually managed to catch streaming. So it's also in part trying to put in the effort. But no matter what community is, either the VTubing community or just regular flat out streaming community or whatever, there's always going to be people that are going to be using others to try to push their numbers up and really care about how their numbers are looking and making money and doing emergency donathons because they got a big head on their shoulders and decided, nah, I'm going to spend my rent money on getting assets. So yeah, it's just here for tacos and yucks. Yeah. So I've been thinking, since the end of the year is coming up sort of soon, and I know income tax returns and everything like that comes in at the beginning of next year. I was thinking like doing like a poll or something in the communities, like, should I get a GoPro or should I get a VR set? GoPro, I could do cooking streams and shit then, maybe. Yeah, time zones, like, I completely get that, Colonel. But there's like people that I'm fucking moderate for and have moderated for a year or two now, and I have only seen them in my chat a handful of times, or else never. And that's like after so long, it just gets frustrating. Going and putting in the time to help them with their stream, especially moderating, and never fucking seeing them at all. So, yes, it is stinky. And Seal's been here long enough, and that he knows, like, even though he's a moderator here, he's like, I don't expect shit from him. Most of the time I'll do all the shoutouts myself anyway. I'm just happy to see people here. Like, the ones that are moderated in my channel have probably been following me since before I started VTubing, so that's like a big thing still to me. Because I used to do face camming and all this other stuff, but the problem with that is where my stuff is located right now. You can see the couch right behind me, and then my kid will get back there and he'll like sit up on the back of the couch and all this other stupid shit while I'm trying to stream, and he understands the concept of what's going on. Since you're still Seawolves to me. You're still good bean. I'm every time that you hit me with the sub, I'm like, wow. I never thought I'd have somebody that bother to watch me for that long and subscribe to me that long either. So that's a big VIP to you. I mean, hell, I haven't seen Ika around of late. I do see him here or there on Burbman's Discord. Occasionally he says something in my Discord. Then Joe I see here or there as well. I'm not the old. Yeah, you're all good beans. That's why I try to at least come by and lurk on you guys. Bullshit some, throw pizzas and other redeems. Yeah. Oh, so Seawolves, since you do art and stuff, are you already working on more emotes for your channel, since they're supposedly doubling the emote slots and the animated emote slots for affiliates and partners? Don't know why the hell it took them so long. It's been years since they mentioned anything about emote slots. And they're not... Well, I know I can talk about this like with UC Wells and you'll like get it. It's like, they're not extremely large files. So why? Why so long? You can't say it's because of server space. Oh, making new emotes? That'd be cool. Oh, don't sweat it too much, Grundle. I still have a few I need to still fill up. They're ones that make me like feel like real shit that I don't have filled up yet either. It's just I can't think of what would be a good emote to fucking put in the slots. Grundle, you've got a model. Use it. Oh, great. Open a fucking Twitch. First thing I see is some e-girl. That's another thing I like about Rumble. I open the main page of Rumble. I don't give a fuck about anything like political and stuff. But at least the front page isn't populated with e-girls. Analytics, community. No. Viewer rewards. There we go. Emotes. See, I still have 2 more follower emotes to kick in. You got plans? Okay, good. Another PNG creature. Yeah. That's the neat thing about you being an artist. Like, you can always just change up your stuff anytime you want. I don't consider myself an artist. I just happen to poke around in Blender long enough to fucking get this made. But let's see. I got 2 more free emote slots to fill up. as of right now, I actually have all my subscriber emotes done. But it keeps like eating away at the back of my mind. It's like I need to update all these because I no longer have like the older gas mask with the 2 eye lenses. It's this one, which is still a gas mask based off of gas mask used in real life as well. But then there's shit like bit badges. I still have 3 of those to fill up, which I feel bad about because there's 2 that at least one viewer's got. There's the 25k bits and the 50k bits one that at least one viewer has that bit badge. And nobody's gotten the 75k one yet, but still I'd like to have those filled up, you know? And then my where are they at? I always forget where the frick the there we go, subscriber badges. I want to update the subscriber badges because I only have up to 1 year. And Seawolves, you know, I've been doing this for longer than that, and you've probably the only one that has up to the 6.5 year badge. It's like I've got, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 fucking subscriber badges I need to fill, but I haven't played Monster Hunter in forever. So I'd like to revamp all the base ones I have from base subscriber badge up to the year mark, and then past that. Yeah, you got the Founders one, but still, I want you to have those options. So like that's my, when it comes down to streaming, that's like my biggest at the moment. I need to maybe just have a brainstorm or a suggestion box or something for, you know, hey, how about you do this for badges. I thought about like doing ammo types for badges, but a lot of them look fairly the same. I could easily model those in Blender. But then I don't want somebody reporting my fucking badges for like promoting violence or something just because it's ammo. Ammo's not really dangerous unless you've got a hammer and a nail or else an actual gun. And it's gotta be a gun that's meant to fire that sort of ammo, or modified to fire that sort of ammo at least. How many more we got? 3 more? Yeah, 3 more overkills. So we're 2 for 1 for overkills right now. Yeah. Ad break right now, so those that aren't subscribed, I'm just gonna be. And see, well, I know you can at least hear me. That's another thing I don't see a whole lot of people doing either. They know that the ads are rolling, but they'll still keep on talking instead of typing in chat. I don't mind doing it right now because, well, I know we've got you at least to talk to. Hey, Lobo, that's the guy from last one. Bless you. I so miss being able to just listen to music while streaming without taking a possible DMCA to worry about. Well, I could listen to music in the background and just have Chrome muted, since I capture individual audio sources. But then, like, I worry about things getting chippy choppy on this.
Dad.
I hear.
Yeah, you want to get a look at this. How about you watch that on your Twitter, Dad?
Welcome back, tacos. I was just looking at Rumble real fast. I gave you a follow back there, Cass. How many people was this? I would not be surprised if it's like close to 2.5K. Holy shit, it's down to 1,298 people as of 5 minutes ago. Wow. That's insanely low. That's not even half of what it was yesterday. Jeez. It's like, I obviously enjoy the game. Otherwise, I wouldn't have streamed it for the last month now. Now this guy just dropped out. Good thing I didn't ready up, otherwise I probably would have wasted that armor
So you need
bag. So, I'm guessing like nobody here knows about this happening recently in this game's like community, but one or two of its bigger so Starbreeze is the publisher, if I remember right, and the developer is Overkill Studios. One of the Starbreeze partners, maybe other ones, but one of them I know definitely posted a video yesterday or the day before that's saying until Overkill puts out this patch that they've been promising for nearly a month now, they're not doing any content related to Payday or any of their games. Because like it should not be this long that we're going waiting for a patch, let alone any information related to the patch. Which I watched Almir, which is one of the developers, stream earlier yesterday, and he got roasted in chat by so many people in chat. Like, you know, I flat out uninstalled the game because I'm just sick of waiting for this shit. Still having server problems. Oh, they can't say that the servers are overloaded since, like I said, I just checked them and their Steam charts are saying it's down to 1.3K right now. Compared to the nearly 70,000 that the game started off with on launch day. That's a steep drop. Jeez, this just... I had really high hopes for this game. Like, I wasn't like super geeked out and whatever about it, but I was hopeful for it. I was hoping that they're like gonna learn from the 10 plus years of experience from Payday 2, and they deliver a great product on launch compared to like how it came out on Payday 2 for its launch.
The diversion worked, and the truck will be here shortly.
It was just severely disappointing to many people.
Set up the EMP to stop the truck in its tracks.
Okay,
We're on the clock, people. Approximately 90 seconds until the transport arrives.
They just
Make
run
sure
right
the
past
EMP
them?
is set up and that no
Nope.
civs escape. Otherwise, we're fucked.
Ran right past the money.
Civilian.
I haven't seen anybody pick up any of these just yet.
Get down. Don't move. Cops when you need them.
It's like hell, even the ping system. Whenever I saw that they were putting in a ping system and stuff, I was pretty happy about that. I thought that was
Call the National Guard.
a good idea. Cool to see that that was being
Okay.
implemented.
Now we wait.
Get away from me.
There's like so many things that's
The driver
no
will set
bueno
off the alarm as
with
soon
how
as
this
he's
game
realized what happened.
released.
Get ready.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's at least pointing out where the hell the last one went.
Oh, one in that.
What?
Exactly as planned. Let's keep going. The remote steering device gives us control of the vehicle. Place it on the truck.
Where the hell did that ting come from?
I'm connected. The security in place to prevent this sort of takeover.
Way back
Hold on
here.
a second.
That guy's down. That guy's. Those guys are down.
Don't worry about the driver. He's trained to
Yeah,
stay in the truck and won't bother us.
Okay. Some devious people play
Almost
this
got
game.
it. And Yahtzee.
Yahtzee.
Okay, now we can get this truck to where we want it. We're gonna move the truck to the ramp on the other side of the construction site. This fucker's hard to crack, but there's a weakness on the underside. At least one of you needs to stay close to the truck to maintain connection, or it'll stop.
Ooh, almost killed that civilian right there.
Keep an eye out. Hostage rescue is on the scene.
Didn't kill the sniper, but at least hit him in the head so that slow him down from locking onto my teammate. Ow, buttholes.
We're almost there.
Oh yeah, they really did fuck it up.
Zephyr's attack.
I mean, enough people anticipated and pre-ordered, obviously. And then that with the
Perfect position. Now let's
Game
open
Pass,
this thing. Get under it. Find
shit that they
electronics hatch.
like got with
All right.
that deal. It's like that's that
Fending off the cops so they won't
console
fuck us
release
up.
too. That's adding to the numbers.
Take him out. Shit, grenade. I killed the motherfucking sniper. Go, go. Move in for the kill.
Saw him hiding over there waiting for my teammate to pop up.
Come on, we're almost in. You did it. Now get in there and grab the loot.
Give me a moment here. I gotta actually concentrate on this because I mess it up otherwise.
It may feel like you're just lugging bags of pulverized rock, but this is what keeps the world going. Without it, it would be like a Stone Age or the 70s.
That's one thing. Their hitboxes are at least definitely.
Focus on it. We got this. Tearing through.
Definitely tight hitboxes in this.
Violet's coming in on the
Just give up already.
north side of the bridge, the one with the two big buildings.
Two big buildings, so over this way.
Good. The cops are pulling away, but they're still around, so don't relax just yet.
Make sure that's everything. Yep.
Almost there. 30 seconds.
Ammo bag. Right here.
Ammo bag's helpful in its own way, but no. I'll pick up some of the ammo out here. Somebody brought an overkill weapon over here. Hello, snooper.
They're coming in 30 seconds. Get ready.
Might as well. Gives me some grenades back at least, because I don't have the thing that gives me possibly getting grenades back whenever I pick up ammo.
That's 6 bags. 1 bag left.
And done.
That's all of it. Let's get out of here.
Run!
Hostage rescue
In before I
units
get
are
taken
on
down by a
site.
sniper. Ah, there's
Keep
Cloaker, I was
moving
about to say
along
too.
the bridge.
Thankfully, I haven't seen too many like
Keep an eye out.
double
Hostage rescue is
cloaker
on the scene.
situations. Usually it's just one cloaker.
Keep moving down the scaffolding quickly. Hostage rescue units are on site. There. Strap yourselves in and rappel down to the ground.
Might as well have a little bit of fun. I heard a grenader up there, so I was like, no, I'm not gonna deal with that.
Wolf! Yo! Wolf! Hey!
I got the
James!
sniper!
Hey! Wolf! Hey! Hey! Wolf! Yo! Wolf! James!
Yeah,
Hey!
fire!
Wolf! Hey! Wolf! Hey! Wolf!
So that's 3 tonight now. Yay. Close to 80. Getting there, getting there. Got one mod to get on that. Some loadout. I don't think there's anything on this one that I missed just yet. Nope, just a pistol. So that level 11 gets parted compensator, 13's that. Rubber grip. See, this stuff, a lot of people are complaining about how the system is right now, especially with in 2 we have numbers, like we have a whole chart of numbers to tell what the hell all these stats mean, instead of just seeing a bar.
So this is my server or not?
Not a lot of people are liking the bars. They want to actually see, you know, I'm gaining 10 points in this instead of just I'm gaining this tiny bit of a line. As it stands right now, anything that's got a plus is good. Anything that's got a negative is bad. So horizontal recoil isn't that big of a deal. It's the vertical and the overall gun kick for this sort of thing. Targeting speed, nobody really gives a shit about that. That's just ADS stuff, which most of the time you're going to be able to line up a shot fast enough anyway. Dang, after I finish this one, all I got left is the bison and just buying all the mods for each of these. Which got Castigo done. Need to finish up the strike. Need to finish up the Model 11. Working on the 403 and the Bison. I don't think has a whole lot of mods either. 11. Yeah, this only got 11 levels to it. So it's got one less level than even the Castigo, which is the other revolver. And both of them interesting in their own ways. But let's see here, so go here, buy a 10 stack, get the 5 stack next, buy another mod for the 144. Then I think that'll drop me down to 100 C stacks I need then. 50, 100, 150, yeah. Then I'll be able to finish that one up for another challenge. I still got plenty of primary weapons to work on. I guess on the plus side, once I get done with the secondaries, then I don't have to worry as much about how many kills I need on them still. But yeah, so I'm truly hopeful that the devs will get a patch out soon. But is that going to be soon enough, you know? Because they at least had the first year of DLC slated. But yeah, you know, if a shitload of people ask for refunds because there's so many things wrong with the game at launch, I mean, they could have taken like a net negative, possibly. And you can't say that it's as bad as it used to be in the gaming industry for if a game does flop, because almost everything's digital nowadays. So you don't have to worry about the material cost of producing a disc with the game on it, and then producing a case for that disc to be in so it doesn't get scratched up on the way to the customer and it ends up being a bad product, so you either lose the sale or else you have to replace that already. And then of course there's the shipping and handling costs, percentage that the store take, that the retailers take and shit. It is like so many different things that have been eliminated from the past when it comes down to the gaming industry, that there's not as much to worry about, I guess, with the actual releases. And the only thing I can think of right now that could still be like a money sink for the gaming industry when we're producing a game is shit like the collector's editions and stuff, which it comes with like merchandise, like the collector's edition thing for this, much like the previous one, it comes with a mask, and I think this one for Payday 3 is actually like a wearable mask, like you can have it on and wear it and shit, along with a few other things. But like, of course the mask is the big thing because that's what is sort of like the key point of this game, for like aesthetic selling, is you got this group of 4 heisters that go out and they've got these intimidating like masks on that are sort of just off the wall and shit. So it's like neat stuff, and I'm wondering, like, I've asked it a few times, but there's so many people in the... Oh, thank you, Crundle. Have a look around. I will tell, like I said earlier, it's got a lot of political bullshit on it, and a lot of people from YouTube that were getting their asses railed over what they say politically on there, be it far left or far right, would move to Rumble because they're not as strict on it. So the front page usually has shit like that on there, but I have seen like a few other random things. But right now the gaming community, I guess you could say, on there is sort of an aside, but sort of just trying to get my friends in there for cornering that market almost before the ooh big booba ones get in there, because I don't see too many of those over there, thankfully. But where the hell was I saying? Oh, there's been a few times during Almir's streams, or else even the official Payday, the game channel streams on Twitch, that I've asked, like, now that you have it on the Unreal Engine 4 compared to the in-house diesel engine, do you guys think it's going to be easier adding new features and new mechanics? Because, like, if you went on Epic right now and downloaded Unreal Engine 5, you could find that there's a plethora of free things that you can get for helping you make games that are assets that other people have made. So you could use like a lot of free stuff to start making a game that replace those sprites or models with your own as time went on. Content creation grant. Separate from personal, so okay, alright. Me, I'm very good at ignoring shit, even if it's like shoved right in my face. If I don't like it, I won't give it any mind. So, something like Rumble is having like a bunch of goofballs like that shit doesn't bother me none, because I just like, okay, I'll still do my own thing. It doesn't matter to me. What's your thing on Rumble? It's not giving me the notification right away. I might as well just look you up and fucking... Is it just gonna be Crundle? No, there's a few different Crundles. Are you Crundle the Great? Crundle the Great? Crundle the Great 98? Crundle or Crundle 1? Crundle 223, okay. Let's see if that pops if I search that. 223. It may take a little bit before. I don't know. Let's see. Crundle 223. There we go. Found you. Boop. Followed. Follow. Okay, there we go. I followed and it didn't click right away, so I clicked it again, then it moved to follow, and then unfollow, and then follow. Still, damn, that's mind-blowing. Let's see. So back on October 17th, this peaked out at 3 p.m. with 5,217 players, and right now it is sitting at 1,289. Jeez, just looking at the start of this chart for the month. So you see the obvious, well, you see the listed peak, all-time peak of 69,112. Then, like, it takes a sharp dip down to fucking 21,000, 19,000, 11,000. Little ripples here, there's the servers were coming up and down, and now October 1st rolls around, it's already down to the halfway mark with 29,000, dropped down to about 10,000. It's just, boy. Hey, Joe. Oh, the scrim. And don't worry about. I wouldn't say it's boring, Crindle. Joe's known me for many years, and he knows I go by Magali on like everything: Xbox, Twitch, YouTube, Rumble. How long you stay? I'm probably gonna do another run, then I'm calling a night. But I still need to try to get some sleep before 7 a.m. here. You gonna be streaming tonight, Joe? Finish up the American McGee's Alice. So I'm usually not streaming at this time. Usually my ass is trying to get sleep. Not tonight. Yeah, alright. Probably Thursday? Alright. Oh, what about Wednesday here? I saw you, or are you just playing Killing Floor 2 with on Wednesday and not streaming? Collab stream on Wednesday. Okay, alright. I don't know if you telling me about the Killing Floor 2 stuff was like supposed to be a cue that, you know, if I wanted to download it and play with you, I could. But I ended up downloading that shit. Hold on a sec, I'm gonna go get a cup and I'm going to mix myself a drink. Because it's been a long time since I drank on stream.
I'm not going to put in the same boat. They're like a building. Yeah, this is fucking mine. Ooh.
I think you have 4 anyways. Well, you never know. Somebody might skimp out or get tired earlier than everybody else. That's some strong smelling rum. Just random off the wall thought, but wouldn't it be something of me bothering to do this for the entire month, even though this is probably one of the worst months ever for Overkill Studios. And they happen to see, hey, they don't have too many like VTuber idiots under our belt. Let's pick this guy up. That would instantly be like, put me in the game. I want to be able to run around with my Neko helmet on and fuck things up. I have seen that people have already modded in a model of Ghost from Call of Duty and a model of Gordon Ramsay for this game, so man, gotta love the modding community. Then there's also one that gives Joy a big ol' badonkadunk. Mags and Payday 3. Wouldn't that be something? That'd be some crazy shit.
So you need to get back.
The only big problem I'd probably have with that is anything that comes down like signing my rights over for this model. I was like, nah, this is my baby. Mag's voice lines. Yeah, I think they'd probably end up getting some pretty off the wall shit from me. Definite pager answer line would be like, my plump juicy ass is none of your business. Hello, Zashlama or Ashlama. Welcome. Throw an armor bag since they put in secure points. I'll at least be nice about that. Zashlama. Okay. Huh, I'm surprised I got that right. Welcome. Got me on what might be my last run for the night, and then that'll leave me with one more overkill road rage to do before I get level 6 of the challenges done. Oh, he's already on it.
Let's get to work. Set up the EMP. When it goes off, the truck will
there we
be
go.
disabled.
Got some wheel wells here.
We're on the clock, people.
Mark that so other people
Approximately
know.
90
Don't get
seconds
ran over
until
by the
transport
forklift.
arrives.
Doesn't
Make
hurt
sure
you at
the
all. It's just
EMP is
annoying.
set up and that no civs escape. Otherwise, we're fucked.
Okay, so you got that. Jump over here. Right there. There we go. Well, there's not like there's a whole crap ton of content for this game at the moment. I just one of those goobers that likes to just grind the hell out of a game. So I got 3 achievements left for this, and then I'll have it 100%ed. One's the 2-minute speed run of Dirty Ice, and then another one is the 4 human shields at the end of Touch the Sky on hard, and then the last one is getting that stupid painting from Under the Surface, or however you want to pronounce it. Oh, I just noticed that we lost one of the players. Why is this? What the fuck?
Hurry up! There's only a few seconds left.
What?
Here they come. Get into position.
Fucking cheaters. I am not dealing with that. Yeah, I was actually looking at that a little bit ago, so it's dipped down another 100. Damn. Hey, you knew. Oh, for Payday 2, yeah, that'd be normal. For the quote-unquote sequel, that's supposed to be better and have 10 years of experience behind it in making it, this is, you know, obviously falling short. And it's like, doesn't seem like anything the community can do to expedite Overkill putting out a patch, other than just do what we've been doing, which is not play the damn game, which did the game crash? Oh, nice. Can't return back to main menu. Oh, there we go. Just had to keep spamming it enough. Community only suffers. Yeah. Yeah, it's just, as I was saying earlier, I had high hopes for this game. I bothered to get the gold edition of it, so I'm gonna get my money's worth out of it before I stop playing. Probably not gonna get any matchmaking now because everybody probably just had that disconnect and is like, fuck it, we're not playing. Punch it in the face, Cass. Sick the guinea pigs on it. Get that Wi-Fi to work. Make it your bitch. Holy hell. People. Armor back. So they made this online only to try to prevent piracy and try to kick out, you know, rein in the hackers that like are obviously running a bit rampant on Payday 2. It hasn't stopped the hackers at all. Sure the hell didn't stop the pirates. I mean, hell, weren't there just the server issues at the first week of launch? The pirates were the only ones that were able to play the fucking game.
Let's get to work.
Yeah, we got two over here. Here we go.
We're on the clock, people. Approximately 90 seconds until the transport arrives. Make sure the EMP is set up and that no civs escape. Otherwise, we're fucked.
They want food and hay and pea flakes. Oh, the pea flakes.
Hug the floor, down on the ground.
Wee. Wee. It fell just short. But there's somebody up there and it looks like they picked it up. I think, maybe. Nope.
You got about 30 seconds left.
Oh, did it. I always want to check in here. I've yet to see any money spawn in here, but what would be neat is if you like went in there, you could find like a
The driver's gonna sound the alarm as soon as they
blueprints or
realize
something
what's
that
happened.
was
Be
used in
prepared.
another heist. And they've got so many options with this game, but they need to fix issues that are currently killing the game for a lot of people. Then they need to get out the fucking DLCs that they've been promised.
Perfectly fucking executed. Keep at it.
Then it'd probably be good for
The
them to
remote
start
steering
taking
device gives us
suggestions
control of the vehicle.
from
Place it on the truck.
players.
Hook me up to the vehicle and I'll start the override.
Performance issues.
I'm connected, but it'll take a second.
Yeah,
There's security in
and that's
place
like
to
a big
prevent
thing.
this
Like
sort of takeover.
when this game first came out, this was all I planned on streaming for that
Don't
week.
worry about the driver.
But of
He's
course,
trained to stay
had
in
like
the truck
that
and won't
week-long
bother us.
issue with the damn servers. So it is like, bah.
Almost there. And
Then of course, like
bingo.
anybody that's been making content for Payday since 2, you know their asses were planning
Let's
on
get
just
this
doing
truck to
this.
where we want it.
And not being able to make anything for the first week, obviously is going to put a big
This baby is tough, but there's a weakness in the underbelly. At least one of you needs to stay
issue out there
close
for
to the
them.
truck to maintain connection, or it'll stop.
That wasn't a headshot, otherwise I would have gotten ammo. Come on, you can. Oh, it sucks so bad. Bah.
They deployed the hostage rescue team.
Not the sausage rescue team.
Snipers spotted.
No, everything's actually dead behind us.
Killed the sniper.
I'm sort of iffy about that limo person. They're one-tapping a lot of people.
Almost there, gang.
At least if they are cheating, at least they didn't do that BS with pulling all the bags before the truck even got here. guy's just one-shotting everybody. It's not natural.
Shield's gone.
Get a bunch of ammo right here. Looks like he's at least limited by his ammo.
Get to those cables. We're almost in.
Yeah, I'll just do that.
Get rid of the goddamn shield.
It may feel like you're just lugging
Ow.
bags of
Assholes.
pulverized rock, but this is what keeps the world going. Without it, it would be like a Stone Age or the 70s. The chopper is ready to haul the loot out of there. Signal Bile when you're ready
Hey,
to pick
Lars.
up.
From what I understand, you've got to actually make a channel. Hey, Wolfie, welcome, Raiders.
They'll need more than that to take you down.
Give me a second here, I'll give you a shout out.
Stay frosty.
Get some sleepies? Yes, soon I shall be. I'm gonna actually get through this one, then do that. Since we're on a small break, I can give you the shout out right off the bat. But welcome, Raiders. Welcome, Lars. Those that don't know me, my name is Magallian. You just call me Mags. I like tacos. Whee! Chimneys?
South side of the bridge. Look out for tall chimneys.
Chimneys.
I'm tracking another assault team. They'll be there in about 30 seconds.
So many perks back. It's annoying me that I don't.
Watch out, they're bringing in
Why
dozers.
does it feel like we're...
Thanks, game.
No, we're not missing any.
Thank you for interrupting me. That was rude.
I'm there any second now.
Snipers, go!
But how did the DB go for you tonight? Hopefully it was good.
Kill the fucking shield!
Helicopter!
Stay away from the zapper.
That was so funny.
Did not expect. Back over.
Hate playing evil games because we are yelling at the games.
After that, it's all boner.
I fucking love that.
Wait, what am I missing?
Sniper!
Oh, two went flying over the edge.
That's all of it. Let's get
Whee!
out of here.
Chaos. Yeah, I have a feeling that Liam guy might be cheating.
Down along the bridge.
I don't have any more flashbangs.
Kill the fucking place. Down the scaffolding.
Oh, nice, nice. So everything worked just fine. No issues with the new frack stuffs.
Harnesses and rappel down to
For those
the
that don't know,
ground.
Whoopi's got a little sidekick named Freck,
Yeah, we made it.
which you can put in a cage. There we go. Got that done. Got no challenges done though, so no level up stuffs. Bah. And then I also need to give Lars a shout out. But yeah, thank you very much for the raid, Wolfie. I greatly appreciate it. The raid. It's always nice seeing you. Always nice seeing Anu. And you've got some good beans that are there that hang out in your chat.
Dad, how often we get this game is going?
Yeah. I like Jelly Bucket. So that's That was something. I'm wondering how. So I know I got one more overkill that I need to do for a challenge. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, one more. That'd give me 260, which would be enough to level. Get that knocked out by. No extended mag. What we got left?
Oh, hell no.
Damn. Prime scope for that. Then the quick hold grip, which I don't use on anything usually. I go to sleep. Has good night. You as well. Sleep well, pleasant dreams, and thanks again, Whoopi. Hope everything goes good with the sleepy sleeps. Nobody bothers you while you're trying to get the naps, and hopefully your day goes well tomorrow. Meow. Nothing new there, nothing new there. You know what, screw it. Since we just got raided, we'll do one more.
So you need to get back in the
Game, make some money. Yeah, that guy was in the last one. Armor bag. Am I not loading up properly?
Let's do this. Let's see
I'm gonna give it a couple more seconds. 2, 1. There we go. I was about to back out. When can you even start talking? Yeah, it looks like you gotta wait until after the stupid cinematic to even start talking. I've never bothered talking like right at the beginning of the start.
We're on. The diversion worked, and the truck will be here shortly. Let's go to
That guy just jumped in T-pose. Nothing there. Here we go.
We're on a timer. Roughly 90 seconds until the transport arrives. If any civs get away, or the EMP isn't set up properly, this show's over.
So if we get through this one, then
Okay, now we wait.
we're gonna be all set for hitting level 80 here tonight. Alright, so both those wheel wells are set. Already got the money, so we know where that is. There's the truck. I've had the truck bug out before too. Like I set the EMP at the last possible second, and the game went like durr, and then the truck like stopped right before that container there, and just like the wheels were just ding, and then I got disconnected.
Grab the remote steering device and place it on the truck. We'll use it to override the vehicle's controls.
So that was an interesting happening.
They have security in place to prevent this sort of thing. More cops on the way. They're in 30 seconds. The driver's trained to stay in the truck, so he won't bother us. Almost got it. And Yahtzee. Okay, let's get this truck to where we want it.
A lot of people are paying attention to this shit behind.
At least one of you needs to stay close to the truck to maintain connection, or it'll stop.
Let me take that out. I think we got one sniper over there. Yeah. Saved by truck. Yeah, just noticed that I was leaning in real life. That's an odd place to put the armor bag, but hey, if you need it.
Keep an to
Oh,
rescue
there's
is
two
on
there,
the
actually.
scene.
That's a bad little lag spike.
I killed the fucking sniper.
Just a little bit more.
I think it's my 60th it's going. Put this down here.
Okay, smooth sailing so far. Keep the cops away from the truck so they don't piss in our Cheerios.
Push him!
Drilling the back doors would take forever. Luckily, there's a weakness in the locking mechanism that can be exploited.
I wasn't even sure if he was still
by
alive or
the
not.
undercarriage.
Fucking shields. Oh, I should probably take an armor. Okay, I got some over there.
On me! Whoa!
Get to those cables. We're almost in.
I'll bring you down! I got our got the shield!
Ah, I'm getting shot from behind. Not my booty. That's weird.
I got the bloody shield!
Need to help out with this.
I'm gonna fuck you up!
We got grit, edge.
Just give up already!
Okay, everything's gotten.
That's the dog's bollocks, that is!
It may feel like you're just lugging bags of pulverized
I'm gonna
rock,
fuck you up!
but this is what keeps the world going.
Do, do,
Without
do,
it,
do, do,
you'd be like a
do.
Stone Age or the 70s.
70s. Hoo-ha.
The chopper is ready to haul the loot out of there. Signal Bile when you're ready for pickup.
Yeah, what got that? Cool. And then we still need to get the last of these unloaded.
Hold on till he gets
Push
there.
on the brake!
File here. I'm on a truck. ETA 1 minute.
I guess I'd go up to full armor.
Got armor here! Killed him!
They'll need more. Bile is coming in on the south side of the bridge. Look out for tall chimneys.
Oh, that's everything. Let's get further in. I'm happy that you don't have to worry about shit falling in the water in this one. Might as well get more ammo.
30 seconds.
All the ammo pickups. No sniper yet.
You have 30 seconds until the assault. Lock and load.
Down there. Hey Rod,
Check those corners. Cloakers are coming.
how you doing? Hope you're doing well.
Alright, I'm here. Toss me the loot.
3 bags
Now
of
for the
cash.
frantic throwing of
We need
bags.
to get at least 6 bags. After that, it's all bonus.
Wee! We out. Just gotta watch for the cloakers. And that's a gas grenade. Run, 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 run. Meow, meow, meow.
Keep moving
Meow, meow, meow,
along
meow,
the
meow, meow.
bridge.
I am fine. Ah, what about not getting shot in the bum?
Keep moving down the scaffolding. Quickly.
I see the
Okay, grab the ropes and harnesses and rappel down to the ground.
Piece of shit drill! Piece of shit drill! Piece of shit drill!
Is everybody spamming? Yay, level 80. So that's 20 more levels till we get all the skill points that we can get for now. Give Broad a shot here. Yeah. Somebody was actually modded in an emote wheel where you can do emotes instead of
you can
just
yeah,
the
you can
callouts.
Pay mine. Where you want?
Then there's also stripper pole dancing for whenever you're in the lobby. So instead of your character just standing still here, they'll be pole dancing instead on an invisible pole. Alrighty, sleep on pleasant dreams anew. Thank you again for popping in. Reader from Wolfie the Bunny. You, Wolfie, take care of yourselves. It's always nice seeing you both. Now I'm at the last bit of the grind for getting these done. Usually I don't get these past the 2,700,000 mark. Yee, sleep on pleasant dreams. So, okay, 9 more on hard, 3 more on normal, 4 more on very hard, and we are missing the one for overkill. Just going through to make sure it didn't get further back in the list for whatever reason. Nope, not further back in the list. I'd expect it to be near the end of this stupidly large amount that's still here. Touch the sky ones. Goes all the way up to 8. For very hard at least. I'm seeing here. Touch the sky, touch the sky. Rock the cradle, 99 boxes. If I were to bet, Road Rage is probably one of their most played maps at the moment, because if you're trying to, like, all the rest of them you can stealth. If you're trying to stealth that shit, it's not the easiest to do until you get things down more pat. But yeah, I know it enrages me where I'm trying to stealth a heist and then I get a server connection error. Probably why a lot of these aren't done.
No, God!
Thank you very much for the follow there, Goku
please,
Guinea Pig
no,
23.
no,
Hoo-ha!
No! No!
Caught me just trying to dig through the challenges, see where the heck the Road Rage ones are. But of course this isn't all kept in order, because, you know, putting something in alphabetic order is just too hard. In all honesty, I would say wait for 3 things. 1, for them to actually put out the patch that they've been been pretty much promising the community since the beginning of October, which they have yet to do. 2, they actually get the first DLC out, which is supposed to be before 2024. If they stick to the roadmap they put out before launch of this game. And then 3, wherever it goes on sale. That I will recommend that wholeheartedly, or if it's on sale. If you have Game Pass or have $10 but really want to try the game instead of buying it, get Game Pass. It's on there. You can give it a try. as long as you got a Windows PC, of course, or else an Xbox. But on PS5, crap. Okay, definitely on. I will say right now, PS5 sort of getting the shaft because they have the most issues, it seems, out of everybody. So yeah, definitely wait until you see those three things. The first patch has actually happened. The first DLC actually came out, and then it goes on sale. Before getting it, that wouldn't be a bad idea either, to be honest with you. I've been in the Payday stuff since Payday 2. I didn't have a PlayStation 2, I think is where the heist came out on. It might have been early in the PS3's life cycle, but I'm not sure. But I knew Payday the heist was only on PlayStation and PC, and never came to Xbox, and I've been like an Xbox person since my last PlayStation console that I owned was PlayStation 2. Didn't play Payday the Heist until I actually got a decent PC to play other games, and I just ended up playing a lot of the other games. I do own Payday the Heist because I got in like some bundle or something from Humble Bundle, but since they released Payday 2 on 360 and PlayStation 3 and PC, I played it initially on Xbox 360 and been off and on from there with the Payday franchise, and I had really high hopes for this game, as I was telling a lot of viewers from earlier, but they dropped the ball pretty darn hard, especially if you look at the Steam charts right now. And of course, that doesn't include people that are on console, but still, or even Epic, I think, either. So, but I know on Steam it's at least down to about 1,000 players right now, and it started off at around 70,000. So that's just to give you an idea of the state of the game right now. In a year, as long as they actually keep working on it, I could see it being a really damn good game. But right now, I can't, in good conscience, tell people, get this game. Even if it were to go on sale tomorrow, I don't, this close to Christmas, no, don't waste your money. Or just in general. Yeah, everybody went back to Payday 2 because it's got so much more content to do, and so many like goofy off the wall mods that people can have fun with, player made maps. There are like 4 or 5 player made maps right now on the mod workshop, one of which is the proving grounds, which is just like the testing thing for testing your weapons and stuff out, and builds. But other than that, like, I'm not seeing it in comparison. Yes, it is a new game and stuff, but I could see modders still paying more attention to Payday 2 over Payday 3 right now, just with the state of things. Because if you make something, you want people to see it and play it, even if you're not making any like financial gain off of it. Usually, you put something out there like that to like share the goofiness and the fun with others. Right now, this game doesn't have that. It's got some silly things in there, like you can get a mod that changes the where is it? The stickers that you can put on the side of your guns, that you can actually make them into animated GIFs. Yeah, it does have some, like, stealth has always been something that I enjoyed in Payday 2. In Payday 3, I really liked that you were able to still do way more stuff in casing mode where you didn't have your mask on. Like picking up stuff. You could do an entire heist in just stealthing mode. In just casing mode. Seems disappointing. Yeah, it is disappointing after 10 years. You'd think they'd have their ducks in a row after a decade of working in the gaming industry. But the industry standard doesn't seem to have common sense or learning from your mistakes is one of the things right now. And all players can do is either just not play the game that they paid for and wait for things to get better, or take to the forums and ask, you know, reasonable questions. Don't just go off and pop a vessel over telling the devs to get their shit together, which is still reasonable in some sense. After a month after this game and still not even a day one patch, it's hard to defend. In all honesty, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if GTA 6 flopped. Though they've got several games to learn from in the past, and all the shit that people have like modded in, they could take this information from mods that people have made for these games and be like, people really like this mod. Maybe you should just implement it as a normal feature to the game. The coding is all there. The work is pretty much all done. And they could cut a check to the person that made the mod to give them some credit for it at least. Or they can reverse engineer the mod and add in their own little things. And since it's not Diesel Engine for Payday 3, it's Unreal Engine, they can't say that there's not resources for that alone, because, I mean, they're on Unreal 4 for this. They plan to go up to Unreal 5, and Unreal 5, I think last I checked, was at 5.35 for the release. Might be 5.4. So there's loads that they could pull from. It's just whether or not they pull their head out their ass and actually do it. Then, of course, we also have to take into account the restraints or even pressures put on them from the people above them. So you got the developers obviously making the game. Then you got the publishers and other shit just, you know, hyping up the game, making deals with this platform and that platform, and advertising, etc., etc. It's like, it's just a big old mess. But of course, everything, you know, shit rolls downhill. So everybody goes after the developers because, well, we got faces there at least. We've got Almir, we've got a few others that have popped up on the official Payday the Game Twitch channel, while all the way up to and a little bit after the release of the game, they were doing streams on there and talking about like, okay, this is what we're going to try to do, this is what we're going to try to do. Which I do like hearing about, like the things that they plan to do. But I don't like them playing this coy bullshit game with us with this patch. They haven't released any patch notes about what's supposed to be coming up. And they should know. And I said earlier, it's like I was watching Elmir's stream earlier, yesterday now, on Twitch. And people were roasting his ass about how the patch hasn't come out yet and how they deleted the game, well, uninstalled the game. Someone even said, I just asked for a refund, it just sucked that bad. And to his credit, he didn't take it in like an offensive way and stuff. He tried to be understanding and stuff. But I think that sort of saves his ass too, because if he did act offended about it, oh boy, that just makes things look even worse. Because obviously they're still getting paid. This is our money going into their pockets to have them essentially showing us nothing has progressed. And I made the suggestion in his chat, like, why don't you guys use the Nebula page to have like a patch tracker where it's got a list of, this is stuff we're trying to do with this patch. And they could mark things like a checklist almost, like, okay, this is what we got knocked down in the patch so far as they're progressing through it. But if a bug pops up from something that they did down the line that fucks something else up, they can take it off and then explain it to the player base. People want to know why these things aren't happening. They don't just want a sorry. They want to know. Even if they don't understand the mechanics and the coding behind it, which can be pretty damn complex for some things, just at least giving us an idea of like, okay, we put in we were working on the new transporter skill tree, quote unquote new transporter skill tree, because it's already on the wiki. People found it in the code already, so that cat's out of the bag there. But say like we were working on the transporter skill tree, and it turned out whenever people were picking up 2 bags, is pushing the model too far down, to show that, you know, there was extra weight on the model, thus slowing them down, and people were clipping through the map and falling to their deaths and losing those 2 bags. So we need to fix that. Something like that explaining why there's an issue would be great. But they don't. They just keep giving "I'm sorry," and that's not what people want to hear. So it's like way too many things that need to be fixed, and the garbage communication isn't helping. Let's see here. 70. So 9 more there, 3 more there, 4 more there. Okay, so by the time these 2 get done, then we'll have 5 left for hard alone.
You fuckers.
It's probably the same reason why shit like Call of Duty Black Ops 3 is still $60 or $70 on Steam and stuff. The developers are full of themselves. Same for the publishers. It was like, I don't know if anybody else has seen this. I don't know if it's also on console as well, but Fallout 76 is currently on like a free week or something that people can download it and play it if you haven't tried it yet. And it's also on sale until the end of October, the 31st of October, where it's on sale 80% off. It's $8 for the base game. But without that sale, it's still $40 with how bad that game did on release. And they were like giving away copies, just how shit it was. It's like, why is it still $40? There's indie games I would have paid for $40 for in comparison to what the hell people got with 76.
That is not my fun.
76, if you've played like all the other Fallouts, is a change of pace. I will say that. I have played Fallout from the beginning. Fallout 1, Fallout 2, Fallout Tactics, Fallout 3, most all the DLCs for 3. Fallout 4, which is still one of my favorites, fucking Fallout New Vegas. Then 76 was like, it was delivering the multiplayer a lot of people were asking about in 4. Like, I remember there was a mod for Fallout 4 that allowed multiplayer, but it's sort of buggy. But people ate it up. Yeah, 76 can be fun if you have friends that are playing it. I played it for a bit because I had some friends that were playing it, but we never got to play together. There was like always scheduling conflict sort of thing, it seemed. And then also, of course, the other issues that were with it. If you watch the Internet Historian's video on it, this shit still makes me laugh. Somebody sending Todd Howard a box of poppy pins and telling him to fucking weigh that. So, Then of course people getting banned even though they legitimately ground up like a shit ton of ammo and stuff just because they had a bunch of ammo. Late game sucks. Yeah, what the hell is the late game pretty much boiled down to? Trying to do those raid boss sort of things and shit, sort of like any other MMORPG, where you, eventually you get to the quote-unquote end game and your only option is basically just kill anything that's like super powered. I've seen a few videos of this stuff, but I never participated because I never got that far. I think the furthest I got was trying to get the nuke codes, and then I quit playing because I got tired of trying to find that shit by myself. But who knows? I mean, I'm gonna re-download 76 since it's on a free weekend anyway. Might be something to do. Which is still easy. Okay. I don't even know what the hell the max level might be in that game. As far as I know, it might not have like an exact max level. But the game 76 has its own thing. It's like each and every one of the Fallouts have their own little neat thing to them. It's just 76 is another one of those games like this one where it's like there was high hopes for it coming out from the fan base. We expected some bugs because it's Bethesda. But the bugs that were there were well beyond the scope that was imaginable. No, wait, they announced a Fallout 5? I didn't know about that. Tell 2 Wastelands mod for, yeah, that's a good mod for New Vegas. I've watched people play through it, and like just like this one, just like Payday 2, I don't care to mod stuff that much. I just go with vanilla. Though I have given some serious consideration with Payday 3 here, considering how close I am sort of getting to the end of the content that is there.
Back home. Stupid zombie. I didn't shoot you.
For those that might be watching the VOD in the future, just chit-chatting with chat through chat itself, since currently on an ad break thanks to Twitch's Bolsheviks. Benevolent leaders. Alrighty, ads are done. So what was the benevolent leader achievement in Fallout 4? I forget. Is that the one for having all of your settlements up to like max or something? I can't remember. It has been good deal since I played 4. Next outing. Oh god, I hated micromanaging that bullshit in 4. Though I did find it funny that you could always just build and then deconstruct and rebuild the same shelf over and over and over and over and ad infinitum until you got max level in the game. The good old XP exploits that people always figure out in those games. Then like watching some of the Skyrim speedruns out there where people like take a bowl that they found on the ground and just push it against the wall until they clip through it and shit. The settlement needs your help. Fuck that. Yeah, that was like one of those like super difficult achievements to get done for no reason. Because you gotta admit, like, the amount of work that you have to put into the settlements alone just to get them sturdy enough to sort of defend themselves was insane. Like, if I compared how much time I spent improving and fortifying settlements in that game compared to playing the storyline, I'd probably put an equal amount of time between the two in. The old platinum achievement gets... Come to think of it, there hasn't been too many games of late that I've actually played all the way through and gotten all the achievements on. This one I'm trying to work on base game achievements at least. Because with Payday 2 is just so many. Like, what the hell am I at on Payday 2's achievements? 951 achievements at 1,328. I still need 29% more to finish them all up. I probably would grind on Payday 2 more if the rewards for that are supposed to be in 3 were actually there. Like, nobody, as far as I know, has gotten the weapon charms for completing all the heists on different difficulties. I had to actually like reconnect my Nebula account to get some of the achievements, like, well, some of the rewards, like even owning the game. So I do have that mask, I just don't wear it because I don't like it that much. Appearance, yeah. Why wouldn't that looks like a placeholder PNG. Battlefield 1 platinum, yeah, that's a grind. But it doesn't look like a really bad mask, but why the placeholder PNG? Could you not be asked to at least do like the other ones? And this one I use just because it just looks pretty generic. So I sort of like running the generic shit, and especially in things that you're doing outlandish things like taking on armies of police. These are from the pre-order stuff, same for the Statue of Liberty, the Skull of Liberty, but since I know, I think it's console players, some players have experienced crashing if somebody loads into the lobby that has this mask on. So I refuse to wear that until I know that that bug has been fixed. I don't want to go into the lobby and then have people get booted out of the game because of it. And this one I ran for a little bit. I think anybody that makes a Nebula account got one of these, so. Yeah, UFC 4, alright, Lego Harry Potter. I haven't played a UFC game in forever. I have a friend named Joe Devil29 who streams on here that used to play UFC games on stream. But then he stopped, he started playing DVD and other games like that. And Lego Harry Potter, nothing wrong with the Lego games. my kiddo likes them, so I have a few Lego games installed on the PC here. Got a few Lego games on the Xbox One. He's got some on the Switch. They're good games.
Yeah, I got 2 Switches.
But none of the suits really stand out to me. No, don't want to waste my money. Where's one of the OG Joy fits? I can't remember which one. I think it might be this one. That you can like get a huge ass on Joy if you got the right mod. But none of the cosmetics in this game really tickle my fancy. None of the gloves, especially, since I am not wasting C stacks on some damn gloves. That is stupid. Who's gonna go out and spend bitcoins on a pair of fucking gloves? Ever play World of Tanks on console? My first year of streaming on Twitch was World of Tanks on the Xbox. I think the highest I got was American TD line, where I got to the Tortoise. I also had I was like, my American tree was pretty damn high, but I tried working on everything here or there. Yeah, my kid just plays Lego Star Wars here or there too, Grundle. He really likes it. I mean, it's Star Wars. But I haven't touched World of Tanks for a long time because, like I said, my first year of streaming was World of Tanks on the Xbox. And Twitter was still a new thing too, but I was trying to do it here or there. I stopped posting on Twitter for like a year or so, so whenever I hit affiliate, I wasn't even bothering with Twitter at the time. But the first year I streamed World of Tanks, it was something that I did to sort of keep my mind occupied while I was dealing with the breakup with my ex, which was my son's mom. He would go to sleep. I'd lay him down to bed about 9 o'clock, and then I'd stream from like 10 until about 4 in the morning because I worked overnight shifts at my job, so I was trying to keep the same sleep schedule. Did that non-stop, like every single day. Basically, I streamed like that. And I would tweet out saying, you know, hey, I'm going live with World of Tanks, and I'd at War Games, I think is the company. I can't remember. It's been so long since I looked at it. I would add at them and all this other stuff. Then I started playing with this one female streamer, and I told her, you know, this is how I usually do stuff. I don't get a whole lot out of it. Like, I barely get anybody coming to view me, but, you know, it might help some with getting your traction. Of course, she did face camming, and I did do face cam as well through the Connect. But, you know, female streamer getting more views than a male streamer, especially back in those times, during like close to the booba streamer times. She ended up getting much more traction, and she hit affiliate well before I did. But whenever she first started bothering, even like tweeting at Wargaming, I think it was a month or so later, they actually bothered retweeting her shit, but I had been doing it for a full year, roughly, before her, and they never fucking gave any recognition. I was like, screw you guys. I'll just go and fucking play a bunch of other games, because there's plenty more out in the market, and your little free-to-play game isn't enough to keep my attention anymore now. So, I hadn't touched World of Tanks, or World of Warships, or anything like that for years now, because of it. Yeah, they can have the hustle and everything and all the other bullshit, but you don't treat somebody that's been doing it for at least a year before another person that started doing it fucking the cold shoulder. That's bullshit. It doesn't matter what sort of company you are. That's how you lose your customers.
Dad. And I play Lego City.
So yeah, but you won't find any of those VODs anywhere unless maybe possibly in the Wayback Machine, but I doubt they waste the time for that. But if you looked me up on any like Twitch tracker sort of shit, you'd probably find my first streams from June of 2016, 2015 maybe. I think it's 2016. I think my very first stream was trying to do Warframe, and then after that it was all just World of Tanks, hours and hours, like so many hours of that shit. And I used to have the VODs, but then the DMCA bullshit came along, and it's like Twitch sent me an email saying, hey, some of your VODs have copyright music on it, and if you don't get rid of it within X amount of time, we're gonna have to suspend your account. Well, which fucking videos is it? They didn't have any way, they don't have the copyright system like they have now, so I just nuked all my old VODs. And that's why if you look through all my VODs that are there now, you'll find like 2 days before I start, 2 streams before I started doing VTubing with a PNG. What was her username? Oh Christ. Oh, that was back in like 2017 that happened, so I don't remember. 2017, 2018 is where that bullshit happened. I had cut ties with not only World Tanks, but her as well, because I didn't care for her damn attitude, because at one point while I was playing a match with her, I asked her, because she had a husband and they just had a kid, and I was like, well, your husband works and you just hang at home and you play the games all day, which, you know, that's something that, you know, that's nothing majorly bad against that. Her kiddo was there and she took care of her kiddo, like she'd go AFK for like fucking hours at a time to take care of the kid. And then I asked her that question, like, you know, what's your guy working, you know, if you happen to hit partner, what are you gonna do? Like, of course you're gonna want to sink more time into streaming for that, since it's a better income and stuff. It was like, oh, I'll just force him to stop working and he can watch the kid all day. I'm like, what? And what if you do something to fucking get banned? Then whose fault is that? Only one female streams Tanks now? Yeah. And I don't mind talking about like shit happenings in the past, because I'm still alive. I'm here. I'm doing my stuff. Rolling. Got my kiddo. He's doing good in school. Got work. Though I hate some of the people I work with. For the most part, I just answer to the person that owns the company. So I'm happy about that. And then, of course, you know, getting into VTube. I hated VTubing to begin with, since I was just a face cam streamer, just some random ass dude playing games and stuff. And of course, the first VTuber that I heard about were, you know, these uwu anime girl VTubers, and I was like, ah, god damn. It's already tough enough dealing with the booby streamers and the e-girls. What's your costumes? My model is actually originally is based off an army in Warhammer 40k called the Death Corps of Krieg, and then it evolved to this. What's a VTuber? Oh boy. So many answers to that question. Like, yeah, I'll call my dumbass a VTuber just because I use 3D model, but I think anybody that bothers to stream and use like a reactive image can be counted as a VTuber as well. Oh, you want? I did say like my model started off being based off of the Death Corps of Krieg from Warhammer 40k. That's where like most of my emotes, my current emotes are like based off the first model that I made, which was just a reactive PNG. Well, I just turned into reactive PNG because it was horribly optimized. It was my first ever model making in Blender, well, for 3D modeling stuff. Then I eventually made this model.
Blink, motherfucker!
So it's like got a few different faces to this that, hey, squeaky toy. So these are all like little just shape keys that I made up. If you're ever interested in like trying to get into game design or else making like games and shit, but you want to do a lot of it yourself, there are loads of free resources on YouTube and about the internet that you can learn about Blender, which is free. And that's how I made this model. Well, one for most situations. I still want to add more faces, but right now these are just a flat plane. Well, except for the ears, but the faces are a plane that has been... So I copied the faces for the visor and then pulled them out, and boop, and then used UV mapping to put these faces on that I do have. The ears themselves, I modeled those and put armatures in them, which are bones basically, and then in Unity, which you have to, right now you have to take it from Blender or Maya or whatever 3D modeling program that you make your shit in, and put it into Unity or Unreal Engine. There is a way to do it through Unreal Engine, I just don't know it. And then in Unity you do certain things, like you make sure the textures are right and the bones are set properly, and then you do spring bones, which is how like the other models get like the bouncy hair and stuff. Alrighty, you have fun playing the Payday 2. Hopefully the heists go well and you don't have any complications on any achievements that you might be grinding for. And thank you again for stopping by. It's always appreciated. For the rest of this month, I do pretty much plan on just streaming Payday 3 until I hit the end of the month here. Then I might play 7 days or something. I don't know. I'm still up in the air about what I'm going to do after this, because right now this month I'm doing the doing a charity drive sort of thing for the Breast Cancer Research Foundation, and that's what that link thing was that popped out earlier. Infamy 7, that's not bad. I think I was Infamy 8 or 9 whenever I last played, so you're not that far behind me. And I've been playing the game for a crap ton of time. It's just they changed the system so often. I think whenever they first implemented the current Infamy system, whenever I came back, I was only in Infamy like 1 or 2, even though I had hundreds of hours in the game. But yeah, there's 3D modeling. So 2D models are cool in their own way. I'm not going to detract anything from anybody that has 2D models. I mean, hell, you use a 2D model, Crundle. Coral's Hollow, which is another person that like in the VTubing community that I've been bullshitting with and hanging out here or there for years now. Corrupted date and Payday. I'm not sure about the corrupted date stuff. Like, I don't know what it is. But as I was saying, it's like 2D models are cool, but since I know how to 3D model, and I'm slowly working on this here or there, I can make my own streamer room, and I can put my model in there. And if I got something like motion tracking stuff, I could have my model moving around my own streaming room and just do that bullshit all I want. And if I ever want to change anything, like, the nice thing about 3D modeling, for me at least, since I don't do really good with drawing, but the modeling stuff I sort of get a grasp on, obviously, I can change shit as I want. I don't need to go to an artist and commission this or that for my model. I can just change it. It's just going to take time. Yeah. Like 2D definitely takes up less resources. That's part of, like, if I do make the streaming room and stuff, those might be just chatting rooms and well, streams if I do those, or else very simple games. The guinea pig getting right better with the guinea pigs. I don't know if you know Castile the Lost Bunny, but Cass has 3 guinea pigs, if I remember right. Might be 2. That's one thing I find funny. Anybody that I know that has guinea pigs or had guinea pigs, they always had at least 2. They didn't have just one. The Fury potatoes, yeah, potatoes. But yeah, like if I made my own streamer room and I wanted to have that on stream while playing a game like this, for example, I am most definitely looking at having a secondary PC to do that. Yeah, if you don't interact with it a shitload, they will get depressed and stuff. I also know that you're not supposed to leave them in the dark because they can quite literally go insane from sleep deprivation. I have an associate's in veterinary medicine, so I know some things about like a bunch of different breeds of animals, but I never specialized in anything. Well, different breeds and different species. That's why I'd rather have a veterinarian work on me over a regular doctor, because veterinarians had to learn multiple body types and issues across all of them, and what you can give to one thing is not good for another thing, sort of stuff. So, and when you think of it is like in veterinary medicine, they have to make sure that, for example, whenever they suture something, that it's going to be a good stitch and everything. Otherwise, if the dog or cat or whatever licks it too much or bites at the stitches, they're not going to just come loose right away. Well, like I said before, I find being a butcher an admirable thing still, even though I've got a background with doing the opposite, essentially. Butchers provide the good food. I likes my meat. But yeah, there's a shitload of things I would like to do with my channel and my model, but I do not have the money to just buy the assets from others, and that's big chunk of why I learned how to model myself. Yeah. So that's why you got the cone of shame. But it's a matter of time, and right now my time is sort of just stretched out between making sure I do the shit with my kiddos homeschooling. Is Payday 3 crossplay? Yes, it is. That is part of a contributing factor to what the issue is with some of the game stuff right now. They were adamant on having crossplay, which I'm happy about. I do not mind seeing console players in my lobbies. You know, it's just more people to add to possible lobby matchups, as well as different play styles, since obviously you're on a controller, I'm on a keyboard and mouse. But Xbox is having its own issues, PlayStation's having its own issues, and then PC is having a different set of issues. And then part of the whole patching process is getting OKs from not just pushing it on Steam and Epic, but also getting okay from Microsoft for doing the push out on Xbox, which I haven't heard any issues with that. But then they have some issues with Sony for for pushing out the patch as well. So it's like it has to be okayed across all sources because they want to try to keep everybody on the same patch version, well, game version, so that everybody can still crossplay. Gaming is gaming. We should enjoy games for fuck's sake. Yeah. It's like, unless it's a game that is obviously made to piss people off, like Getting Over It, then that's a different story. I will never play that game. I like having a computer. And I like having a Twitch channel too. And I highly doubt some of the shit that would come out of my mouth while playing that game would be kosher. Some of them are fun to watch, but considering how I react to some things, I doubt I'll be fun to watch for that. Like Phasmophobia, I don't get scared of that shit. I get angry. So Phasmophobia is like a rage game to me. I go in, I turn on the light switch, and fucking ghost turns it right off again. Like, fuck you, stupid ghost. Super Meat Boy, I never beat Super Meat Boy. I tried playing it, I think at the time I was more into Binding of Isaac at the time, actually. So I enjoyed playing Binding of Isaac, but I didn't play the new one, Resurrected or whatever it's called, which did have like some vast improvements, you know, better graphics, bigger maps, different room shapes and stuff, instead of just square. I want to be the boss. Okay, first time I ever heard of that game was Games Done Quick, but after Games Done Quick started being like they are now, I just stopped fucking watching it. Because I remember watching some of that stuff like in its infancy, essentially, being done from Mike Uyama's basement, I think is where they had the first Games Done Quick. Then growing from there is like, yeah, cool that they're getting massive amounts of money for these charities that, well, foundations and stuff that could use it. But one charity that I wouldn't support at all was the Kidney Cancer Research Foundation. I think they did one year or 2 years. I wouldn't support that one because my grandmother was turned down for a new kidney by them because she was too old. So we had to use other routes, so I was like, fuck them. I don't recall if there was anything with Doctors Without Borders. I just know that they still do Doctors Without Borders every now and then. But yeah, I haven't watched it for a while. I don't even follow the YouTube channel anymore. It just seemed less about fun and more about just making as much money as possible. And that's it. Yeah, the raffles have some insanely cool prizes, but not cool enough for me to sit through hours and hours of this shit like I used to. Like at one point, their playlists were what I would pass out to. I almost always fall asleep listening to some playlist now. Currently, it's like a toss-up between Game Grumps, either the Paper Mario playthrough, 1000 Year Door playthrough, or something along that line, or Mr. Sark's old Zombie Trilogy playthrough with APL and the others. Or Carcinogen SDA's No Damage playthrough list, which is huge. He's done no damage on a shitload of games. At max difficulty. It's like that takes some dedication. So where he's at right now is like he's definitely one of those ones that like I look at his content, and whenever I see him live with only like 400 people watching at the time, it's like, damn, I really think there should be more people watching this guy. He actually does good shit. But I guess that many people watch, like, for a normal stream is enough to get by, because last I heard, content creation is all he does for work. And he lives in New York, which has a higher cost of living than where I live. Ever play Fishing Plant? No, I haven't even heard of that one. If I were to take a random guess, it's something about fishing now, which I have nothing against. I've played a couple of games that the fishing was what I did a lot in. Like when I played Sea of Thieves, I spent hours fishing in that game. Then there's Cozy Grove, which I did for about a month. A shitload of fishing in that. It's a free game? I wonder if it's on Steam. Let's give it a gander. Fishing. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it looks pretty good with the models and stuff. You got different tournaments that you can play. That's neat. Fireworks. Yeah. Also, I like that you can go from fishing from just from the side of a lake to a dock to like in an actual boat. Yeah, I mean, fishing can be a relaxing thing. Just cast out a line and bullshit with people. Actually, one of the last things I remember going out to do with my grandfather on my mom's side, whenever I was still like really young, was fishing. He used to be a big fisher, but then eventually he had an accident. He was walking across the street to get cigarettes, and he was at the crosswalk, and some guy wasn't paying attention to the fucking red light and smashed my grandfather, who then, after he got his bearings back, he just stood up, went and got his cigarettes, and then went back home. But after he sat down for a bit, he found he couldn't get back up. Turned out he ended up fracturing his hip. So yeah, that sort of sucked for him. Funny, like, they didn't press any charges against the guy because they found out he was a preacher. And he was in a hurry to get to the other side of the state because he was supposed to be there for doing like a guest sermon thing or some shit at this other church that is like all the way on the other side of the state. And he was like, it was the middle of the night that happened too. So luckily my grandfather did get back up. But it's just sort of funny that, you know, a servant of God nearly took out my dad. Not my dad, my grandfather. My dad's almost been ran over a few times though as well. He was a state trooper. And he told me, like, biggest thing that would piss him off whenever he was out on the road doing his job was whenever people were rubbernecking and looking at an accident or some shit and not paying attention to what they were doing, nearly ran him over while he was trying to give somebody a ticket or something. And he'd jump up on that person's hood, and after the car went by, like sideswipe or take out the fucking side mirror of that car, and he'd get back off the hood. And if the person didn't stop right away, they were in bigger fucking trouble. But he would just tell whoever he was giving the ticket to, is like, you'll get your license in the mail. I'm going to get that asshole. You're not getting anything. And he would just take the fuck off, and he'd chew that person the fuck out. He's got a few interesting stories. I remember his first year or two, like, only thing that he had as a goal as a state trooper was to pull over, with good cause, pull over a car of every different color. And for the longest times, he was stuck on pink and purple. So he had like this burning hatred for pink and purple cars for the longest of times, because he wanted to get it done, but he wasn't going to cheat and be a bad cop to do it. So I always found that amusing. He said one of his favorite people that he ever pulled over, that he ended up letting them go even though they're going like 110 on 65, was this one Asian dude that he pulled over, and just when he came up to the car, this guy had a thick accent, and he was like, "Oh, you got me, Kappa, you got me, you got me." And this is an older dude too. My dad he said, he just made me too happy. I couldn't give him a ticket. I just told him to slow down. Didn't even give him a warning. But it's because my dad that I got into gaming. He was the one that wanted to get the Nintendo for the house and stuff, and the Atari, because he thought it was really neat. Nowadays, I just hate being on the road, even in my sort of smaller town, because where I live, the interstate has, damn it, freaking ads. Add that to the library. I might download that later. Waiting for ads to get by for those that are watching the VOD in the future, if anybody bothers with it. I'll probably end up raiding out here in a bit. Sorry about that. Alrighty, welcome back from the ads. But as I was saying, like my city I live at, or town I don't know what it'd be classified as due to population size. Is right at a major intersection. Well, it has a major off ramp or whatever for the interstate through my state. So pretty much the closer you get to that part of town, the more traffic there is, anywhere between 6 in the morning to about 6 in the afternoon. Bad drivers. Yeah. And that's part of the problem with living next to an off shoot for the interstate here. You get a lot of idiots coming from out of town that don't know the area and still drive like they're in the middle of a city like Pittsburgh or some shit, where they'll cut people off constantly, and basically like my time is more important than your time, so screw you if your vehicle is destroyed. 30 to 40 kilometers per hour. Oh, that is annoying. Unless they've got their fucking hazard lights on because there's an issue with the vehicle and they're just trying to get it somewhere to either be fixed or else just off the road. There's no excuse for like being that low in your speed. That's going to cause an accident. Well, I should say incident, not accident. Incident is better. Sunday drivers. Surprisingly, like, I live right next to a church, and I don't deal with Sunday drivers that often. It's just during the weekdays, anytime I go close to the fucking interstate interchange area, it's just horrible. A lot of it's like the big trucks, they know that they'll be in deep shift, they cause an accident, so they drive carefully, and you know, that's their job. They're driving on the roads constantly with these huge vehicles with very expensive loads to them. So I expect them to do okay. It's Timmy Dickhead in his big old hopped up pickup truck, or else Susie McFuckface with her Jeep, you know, thinking that they're more important than others, so they'll cut them off or just go whatever speed they decide to go. Now, there's been a few times I was just walking through town with my kiddo and I had to like fucking pull him back onto the sidewalk with me because some fuckwit didn't pay attention to the light and we were at a crosswalk. Yeah, it is, if I wasn't trying to keep a good example for my kid, people like that would have a rock through their fucking window. Yeah, independents can be real assholes. My mom dated an independent trucker for a while and I fucking hated him. He was always like, he always thought he was right, even on shit that he had no clue about. He tried arguing with me about how games are made and stuff before, and I was like, do you know what C, C++, C#, Java, do you know what Unreal Engine is other than seeing it on Fortnite? I just completely fucking had to blow his ass out of the water just to make him shut the fuck up about it. Yeah, alright. Yeah, those ones too, the smaller companies can be a pain in the ass. Actually, the company I work for, we do security for fracking sites and a few other sites like that. Only land-based. We don't do anything like sea oil platforms and shit. So we end up dealing with a lot of people like that, a lot of the independent truckers, as well as like trucking companies of all different sizes. Usually the independent truckers were the bigger assholes, and there was one that actually had to tell to pull the fuck off to the side while I call the police. And whenever he didn't comply because I had to open the gate for somebody else to go through, and he just followed them right through, I called the site supervisor there as well, and a little while later, he's coming back out the gate without a load. He was fired. And his big issue was he didn't want to pull out his driver's license. Which, you know, you should have with you anyway, wherever you're driving, especially something that large. He didn't want to pull out his driver's license to scan it for our card reader. So I was like, okay. You know, I don't get paid enough to deal with if you cause an incident on site. It's my ass still too. Yeah, that's a him fucking problem. I didn't feel bad about it at all either. He's an older fellow, so like, he should know better. Like anybody older than me, I expect them to have some wisdom. They don't have to be fucking smart. But I'd like them to be wise. Because there's just some things that, yeah, you can read a book about it. You can do all the research that you want on something, but until you actually get the experience, the wisdom behind you, I'm not going to trust your word. Being young doesn't default to being stupid. Just, like I was saying, some things you've got to experience yourself before it's, you know, I would recommend anybody even giving advice on this stuff. I mean, hell, my sister, who's about 7 years younger than I am, when it came down to learning how to drive, she ended up telling me that she would rather learn how to drive from me over learning how to drive from my mom and dad. Because my mom was always like stupid jumpy about shit, or she wasn't the one that was driving. And my dad, she was just sort of intimidated about because, well, he's a state trooper and stuff. You don't want to fuck up on the road with your state trooper dad in the passenger seat. So I've always been like how I am with stream here. It's like I try to be chill with everybody and try to talk about shit and explain things as I can explain them. So she learned off me how to drive pretty much. Relationship advice. That is one thing I usually won't give. No relationship advice. I would take relationship advice off somebody that's been married for like decades. Since your last relationship, 8 years. When was the last time I even bothered with that? Oh, my last real relationship where like there was actual physical contact and we gotta be together and like eat together and all that other shit was my son's mom. So he turns 10 next year, at the beginning of next year, so it's been roughly 8 years for myself as well.
Yeah, my birthday's already 9.
Yeah, you're 9 right now, yeah. So I'm getting close to 8 years myself. The relationship, quote unquote, is just some hanky panky. I about 5, maybe 6 years for me. And I was trying to actually have a relationship out of that one, and it turned out like that was all they ever were interested in getting out of me. I'm not like some sex god. I'm just me. The motion of my ocean is my own thing.
Hello.
Hey, Louie. 9, 10 years for you. And nothing wrong. Funny thing is, like, you hear that whole phrase that when you're not looking for it, it'll like just fall in your lap. Well, that's sort of what happened with my ex, but then, you know, look how it turned out. I'm a single dad now.
I'm falling down.
How you doing, Louie? Caught me in the middle of like bullshitting instead of playing games.
Dead. Fuck. The Yoda.
But yeah, it's getting fucking stupid early in the morning.
Damn.
So I don't. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have to get rid
I
of.
keep to myself mostly.
Magic 8 Ball, bro. It's cocking me too much.
Last one I had like a long distance relationship sort of thing
Ball's
going
cooking.
on. Hey South, how you
Too
doing?
much, bro.
But we didn't make any physical contact.
Drip, drip,
So
drip.
I don't really count that one too much.
At a high rate, you should hydrate, cause I wanna
I gotta sleep.
gyrate.
Alright, you sleep well and pleasant dreams. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks for the hydrate. Sip, sip, sip. Wrath the Oblivion Afterlife. Isn't it? Is that the VR game? Or am I thinking something else? Yeah, I always try to stay calm.
What do you mean by God damn it, by the way?
Day just starting. Normally I would be asleep at this time,
Hi?
but my sleep schedule got all goofed up. Oh well.
What do you mean by going to happen? Hold on, I'm not gonna... Just because you actually just...
Is VR okay? All right. I only know that because I was looking at VR headsets earlier
Pop in
and
here. I
saw
am
that
gonna just...
one of them was like a Quest 3 bundled with some. I think it might have been that game. Might be some other one like
Hi.
Wraith
What do you mean by
2 or
goddammit?
some shit. I don't know. But I just recognized the Wrath or Wraith in there. That's why I was like, isn't that a VR game? But yeah, it's like I've had long distance relationships that lasted a while in the past that we did physically meet up and hung out, and like I would go stay at her place for a week throughout the year. She'd come to my place, stay for a week throughout the year, and got serious talking about like getting married and shit. But that ended up falling apart eventually. I'm still kind of miss some of the story.
I did actually
Oh hey, it's good. That was a good game.
expect...
If it's something that makes you miss it a bit, then
Hold on, I came back
probably
here
damn good game. But
last second just to talk.
most recent like long distance relationship sort of thing was it sort of felt more like I was getting used. And thinking back on it now,
It is 8 o'clock and
sort of fill that hole in somebody's life that they just needed to have someone there that could say like, oh, I got a boyfriend.
I also...
Some empty ones? Well, hey, as long as you don't get rid of all.
like a full-on streamer yet.
I always like seeing people having clips, even if they're just random ass ones that just they went AFK and it was sitting in a main menu or something. That because well, those sometimes give some funny ass reactions out of the person too, because like the clip pops up on Twitch Guru, and then the next thing you see in chat is like, when the fuck did that happen? Yeah, exactly. It sort of ended up feeling like that after I had time to think about it. Because the way we met was sort of through somebody else having a bad situation. Then we got together and another, well, like 2 bad situations happened. And I tried to be there as much as I could for like being across the pond from who I was in the relationship with, but they wanted to always talk to this other person, so it like sort of made me feel like I was the fallback person to talk to, even though we were supposed to be in a relationship. But I tried to be okay with that. I was like, okay, you knew this person longer, maybe you're better with opening up to them about the shit. And then eventually they sort of became obsessive about the other person. It was like, no, just get over it, or you know, just I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to be hearing about somebody else all the time, what they are and aren't doing, sort of shit. And there's only so much that I can agree with as well. Like, yeah, they are being a bit of an asshole, or it was like, oh, you know, that's good to hear that's happening to them, and but eventually it felt like that was all she talked about. And whenever I told her, you know, why not just get over it, and then she went to fuck off on me, citing like mental health and all this other shit. And I was like, yeah, this is the internet. I can just turn off Discord and all my other shit and not have to worry about it. Hey, Cranky. Yeah. I actually started late as hell, so that's why I'm up so late. But nice seeing you.
My throat, I will choke. Okay.
Don't know how long you've been chilling, but you might recognize some of that story I was telling. No, it's updating. What the fuck was that? What was that clip, Cranky? Just as long as you didn't spit the drink out on your computer, that's fine, I guess. But yeah, so that was like the last sort of relationship that I was in. They wanted a watery RR. Okay.
Dude, it kept
Lucky you didn't like choke on any of the water, hopefully.
going in my throat. I couldn't stop it. Okay.
Yeah. Well, how you been, Cranky?
Because my mic.
Know how much you keep up with Maggie, but I hope she's been well as well. As I haven't seen her a lot of late, but different time zones. As I was talking to Crundle here earlier, since he's the other way away from me. It's nice seeing people from different time zones, but never ever do I expect people to be like feel obligated that they got to be here. School and stuff. I thought she was done with school. Or did she change what she was going to like doing the school stuff? Or is she still doing coding? Alrighty, Crundle. You sleep well and pleasant dreams. Thank you again for chilling and hanging out and bullshitting some. I always appreciate it, man. Doing a boot camp. Boot camp. Like a programmer boot camp? Lots of SQL, okay. I wonder if she's learning about like MongoDB and a few other sort of SQL and no SQL things. Alright, that's cool. I actually got certified in for HTML and CSS not too long ago. Still trudging through shit for JavaScript. Trying to learn that. I need to brush up on SQL again here at some point because I haven't messed with that too often other than site reports on for work. But once I feel a bit more confident with JavaScript, I'm gonna probably go for a certification for that, just to have something nice to put on the resume. But I build little things here or there. Actually, currently sort of working on a bit of a game, but until it's in working order that I can actually at least play it, I'm not gonna get too like uppity about it. If I'm lucky though, and I actually keep my ass on task, or don't get killed by work, just so much stuff going on with work right now at the end of the year for some reason. I might be hitting some people's up. Either just see if they want to have their model in it or not, or possibly even some like minor VA work, which I'm not even sure how I'd pay people for doing that other than credit and a portion of anything if I can put it up for money. for people to like buy. It might just be like this a free game that people can do for shits and giggles. I don't know. Once money gets involved, like things get just bah. But I am happy to hear that Maggie's doing good, that you seem to be doing good. I'm also happy to see you streaming more often too. I get to lurking on you. That's why I pop in and just do a random redeem so you know I'm there at least, and then go back to doing work. Or else doing my kiddos homeschooling or something. I'm almost always busy during the daylight hours over here. That's why my goofy ass is only streaming whenever it's nighttime here usually. But yeah, I need to stop dawdling. But yeah, and it's always nice seeing you too. It's always cool seeing somebody that's I've known for more than a year pop in. So it's one of those friendships that still lasting, though we don't get a bullshit a whole lot, sadly. But of course, time zones. I think I still am lurking about in your Discord, same for Maggie's. It's just, I don't know what to say here. There's... Yeah. Known each other for a while and put up with a few rocky things here or there because of other people being issues within the group. Which was what I was talking about, like right before you came in. But you know, shit happens. It's part of growing. Yeah, stuck it out. Didn't get canceled for it. But yeah, it's like I'm happy to hear that Maggie's doing that stuff. I would love to like catch her streaming more, but I'm not sure if she's planning to stream again or not, or if she's still going to use the same model, or if she's working on a new model. I know learning about the programming stuff takes some good time, but I still haven't dipped a foot into Final Fantasy 14 at all because I'm afraid I don't want to go down that path. It's a hell of a drug. Like, I've seen people waste 7-8 hours to get next to no progression on a boss fight. That would drive me insane. Yeah, I know you play, I know Maggie plays. Then my friend Sunny Kitten, she plays with Altina, Tao, and Crimson Cordu. JP owns the game, but I don't think he's jumped into that too often. I mean, he does keep pretty busy himself too. But yeah, it's like I keep a list in my head of who all plays the game, just in case I ever do fall off the duck, go back into MMORPGs. Just reminded me of my time where I played World of Warcraft. It's hours upon hours grinding quests and gear and stuff. You'll learn until I pass up. Yeah, I'm always happy to catch. Also, I've been telling everybody about this to pop by. I've been starting to do stuff on Rumble. That's like a referral code sort of thingy. You don't have to sign up for it through that, but Rumble's like a competitor to YouTube. Of course, I will forewarn people. The front page is usually populated like far left and far right, like both sides just fucking crazy ass political shit. But there is like a gaming space there, and you don't need partnership to start earning money. So if you have your VODs on Twitch, you might be able to download one a day or two a day and then post them on there and possibly have like a minor side income. I don't expect it to be a whole lot, but you never know. But my weekend streams are usually on YouTube, but if I get enough follows on Rumble, I'll be able to stream over there, and I might do like Saturday on YouTube, Sunday on Rumble. So those are like sort of future plans that I'm trying to work on slowly here. But you've got to get 5 followers on Rumble before you can actually stream there. But speaking of streaming stuff, I'm gonna actually check on Twitch and see who's hooting and hollering, beating stuff up, and who have I not rated yet this month, because that's the sort of downfall with rating, streaming almost every single day of the month. You start getting less and less people that you're going to have for not doing a repeat raid. So I try to raid a new person each time that I stream. Well, a different person each time I stream. There's Liam, and there's Milk and Baby Bats. Okay, looks like I haven't rated Liam yet. How long has he been going? He's on the East Coast, so either he's up stupid early or else he's been playing stupid late. Sort of up stupid early, but not streaming. Streaming about an hour less than I have, so I'm going to actually rate him. So, got the subscriber message for the raid. Actually try and copy that myself. Ta-da! Then we got the global version. For those that aren't subscribed, you can use the global emotes or your own emotes or somebody else's emotes. I don't care. If you like using them, use them. And he's flipping out the camera. But we're gonna rate him, and he's gonna be AFK. Then he'll feel all silly. Ha! All right, you guys have a nice day, night, tacos and burritos. Hopefully your Tuesday goes well. If you're just starting off on it, hopefully it ended well. If you are getting near the ass end of it. And until later tonight, as long as I don't pass out again, I'll probably start streaming again around between 7 and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. I'll talk to you guys all later, and until next time, bye!